Hold on one sec. My mom is calling me. Give me 1 sec.
All right,
You
we're
can go
li-
live. You can go live.
we are live, but it's all good, Nick D. It's all good. All right, episode 57, over the show. A little bit different of a layout tonight. Tubi, Nick D's usually below me, but he just stepped off for a call. And Jarvis Jerry, live from New York City, all the way at the bottom. Let me just get a few. We're doing a big one tonight. We're going to do the Marvel tier list. But, you know, let's start off, Jerry. There was a big thing that came out this week. Zelda. You are the only one out of the three of us that has played it. Why don't you break us off a little bit on what you're thinking so far of the new Zelda?
It's cool. You know, I haven't played since it came out, the first one, so 5 years. So this is legit, having all the sounds pop up and the little, menu screens. It feels good, I'm enjoying it. There's there's some things that are different, but it's the same game.
Sorry about that.
It's the same graphics. There's not much new mechanics or, stuff like that. But it's fun. I'm enjoying it. The gliding around is a lot of fun. I'm just starting the first temple, the Wind Temple.
Is that the equivalent to the beasts? Are there 4 temples or something, or that's something else?
I don't really.
I heard that this game, and not to interrupt Jerry, but I heard this game, unlike the last one, they're kind of hiding what the overall big bad guy is at first. You can't do a run
exactly. No.
Yeah, in the first game, which I'm playing, and I didn't do this, but you could run right to Ganondorf and fight him if you really wanted to. You could run straight to him and do it. I heard in this one, maybe you can, but you just don't realize it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know where you would be. But yeah, it's cool. I'm enjoying it. Very addictive. Lots of fun. The map is crazy big.
It's 3 tiers, right?
Bigger than.
Yeah, 3 tiers. It definitely feels bigger than the other one.
I heard it is.
Wow.
I heard that the ground level is the same size, and then you have sky and underground. This is just what I've heard online.
And yeah, the underground is giant. I thought it was going to be just a little tiny area. I think it's if not the size of the map, it's huge for sure.
Yeah. That's dope.
And so I haven't really been using a guide. I'll do something and then I'll go back and read a guide did I miss anything? So sort of been doing a lot of backtracking. But yeah, it's the classic. There's just so much to do and explore. And so that's the other thing. The map is so big, and getting to the tower things takes a minute. So
yeah,
I barely have any of the map uncovered. It's kind of crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, super crazy. Yeah, well, I figured we'd start off with a little Zelda talk, because that seems to be the hot topic in the nerd world. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone on my Switch, on friends stuff, everyone's playing Tears.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, for my list, I saw you and Max were both playing it.
Hell yeah.
But just to be, talk a little shit here, most of my friend list, it looks like they haven't even turned on their Switch in a year.
Yeah.
My sister, Suave, even Beaks.
No, Ty hops on. I see him hop on.
Yeah, but he plays Tony Hawk or something, right?
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
I see him way more than BK.
Yeah.
BK unless we're playing.
BK's nephew lost his charging cable.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Dang.
but that was a hot minute ago. I think he said he went to the store to buy a new one. But I mean, I know he started Metroid because I lent it to him, but I don't think he's, very far into it at all.
I'm still thinking about Metroid. Like, Metroid's great. Like, I still think about that game.
I have Metroid Prime, yeah, but I haven't even opened it because I want to beat.
Yeah.
I want to beat Zelda, but it's just Zelda's such a time-consuming, fucking thing,
Yeah. I should play a little bit of that tonight. I haven't played Zelda in weeks.
Well, Muppets came out. Muppets, the Mayhem Band. Is that? I can't remember the full name, but I've been watching that. So
Dr. Teeth and
Dr. Teeth and the Mayhem.
And the Mayhem. Oh, is it just the Mayhem? Okay. Yeah.
I think so. I'll be honest. The show it's cool because it's the Muppets. I'll come back and give a full report once I finish. But so far, it's a little corny. The cameos are cool. There's a lot of good cameos, but it's a little corny.
Is it a show for kids to watch with their parents, or is it just a show for kids? Like,
no, it's definitely for parents. Billy Corgan's in it, and there's like a Smashing Pumpkins joke.
Yeah.
I don't think kids would,
Yeah.
Danny Trejo's in it for an episode for a moment.
Amazing.
They accidentally paint his house. Like I mean, the cameos are definitely meant for us or older.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely for older. But like I said, I'm on episode 3.
How many are there?
I think there's 8.
Okay.
8 tracks. They call them tracks.
That's cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. It took me away from JoJo, but
nice little break though.
Yeah.
Something completely different.
Yeah.
Well, it's still music related.
It's still music related. But yeah, tonight's show, we're not gonna do any other. It's not like we're not going to do, but we're doing a tier list. We're doing a tier list of every Marvel movie, television. What would you call that? Project?
Franchise?
The complete movie, television, IP franchise, discography.
MCU?
Discography.
Yeah, discography.
Yeah.
Track.
And I know, Jerry, there's going to be a lot that you haven't seen. There's even a few that I've never watched. I never watched Agent Carter. So we could put immediately that can go in the I don't care.
Yeah, like I'll care when they do like a Agent Carter where she's got like the Captain Carter. I'll watch that.
Yeah. I mean, oh wow, New Mutants is the bottom one, Nick D. So when we get there,
nice. They're even doing the meta.
Yeah.
That's like a little. I mean, you could even put it in there right now.
In what, F?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, I mean, come on, it's got to be. I mean, real quick, let's just, because somebody wrote something in the chat here, and I got to ask them. Sadu, I did text message you again tonight. You wrote, I got the notification. Now, did you actually get the notification, or was that the notification of me text messaging you?
Also, Sadu, I don't have the YouTube in front of me. Did you watch Visions? Did you finish Visions, Sadu?
No, the question, Nick D. Hit him with it.
How is Visions like X-Men? What's the
question? No. Nick D, you got this.
Did you watch Nope?
Jerry.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Did you watch Nope? I really
Nope?
did. He says he really did. All right, awesome, Sadu. We appreciate you turning on your notifications.
Thank you, Sadu.
We really do.
Cool.
And this is a shout out to everybody else. Turn on your notifications if you're watching this right now. Turn on notifications, like, subscribe, do all that great stuff so we get put into the algorithm and don't just have 0 views. We'd appreciate it. We're doing this for you guys. But yeah, Sadu, Nope. Let them hear it. Oh my God, Howard the Duck is in this list. Oh, this list is good.
Hell yeah.
This list is amazing.
There's no way that's on Disney Plus, is it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it can be.
A lot of these aren't. We'll wait for Sadu's reaction, but let's get right into it. The first 3 are the Sam Raimi Spider-Man. Now we could divide them up separately, or you guys can tell me that all three are one. You guys let me know how you want it.
For me, I would just say all three are one because I actually just do think they're all great. Even though the third one is like a huge mess, I still think it's like a really fun, meme-worthy. Like when he's doing the stupid dance, like and you just hate him. Like I love it. It's bad. It's like real bad, but like in a fun way that I still give it. Like I'm like yes. So I don't care. Count them all as one for me. But whatever you guys want to do.
Sandman.
You want to break them up?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Jerry.
I'd just say count them as one.
Okay, we count them as one.
Easier with that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because those ones like didn't really change vibe throughout it all or anything. So, and I feel the same thing with the first three X-Men. Those are all
Yeah.
same throughout. Where after that they start getting a little different, and I start,
I would actually say each
stronger
X-Men
opinions.
trilogy kind of feels like even the next X-Men trilogy almost felt like it was all new. With First Class, Days of Future.
Apocalypse.
Days of Future Past,
and then
Age of Apocalypse. Yeah.
And then Dark Phoenix.
Although actually Dark Phoenix was not good, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
All right. I was gonna say I didn't like the Sandman. The first two were so strong, but the Sandman, just the way he visually looked was just.
Yeah.
I remember being very disappointed by that third one, but we'll count them all as one. Where do you guys want to put them?
I mean, S or A for me. I do really think that Sam Raimi kind of like, in a way, defined what we want for superhero movies. Like maybe it wasn't perfect, but I do think he that's a solid trilogy.
They were when they came out, but I feel like the other Spider-Man, and this is just my opinion, surpassed it. I just think Tom Holland is a better Spider-Man, so I'm gonna put it in A for now.
Okay, I mean that's fine. It's fine with me.
Jerry, you have any problems with that? You want to make an argument for it to go to S?
No, because I liked it when it came out. I don't really like them now. I don't watch them.
Yeah.
I think
as well, but they did start it, so it's like and I liked them then, so that's fine. I think A is appropriate.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's a really good point, and I think the thing that I'm really writing is that I do think some of the best Spider-Man memes are when people chop up this movie and make silly references.
Yeah.
Like this movie, lives on in memes. Or
it does.
Movies
it
live
does.
On in memes.
It does.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. Now our next one is the Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man. And I have actually now officially watched both of these, and I have to say, I like Andrew Garfield, and he definitely made up for it in the newest Spider-Man film. But these movies were bad.
Yeah. I only saw the first one once. I didn't care for it, and I never saw the second one. So.
Yeah, I only saw him once.
Jamie Foxx is cool in the second one. It's just not a good movie, though.
Yeah, I never saw it, but I know it's one of those things where I'm sure Jamie Foxx is great because Jamie Foxx is great in everything, and it's even I'm sure Andrew Garfield did a good job, and so did Emma Stone, but I don't know. I heard it was whack, so I didn't watch it. No one has been like, no, dude, that movie's great.
Now I'm gonna move that.
Never saw it.
I moved it. I don't know where it went. Oh, right here. I'll put that there. Which one is that? Okay, we have the I think this is the 3 X-Men. Oh no. Wolverine Origins.
I mean, it's real bad, but it's nowhere near as egregious as Dark Phoenix, but there are some things in that movie, like Liev Schreiber as Sabretooth, dude, amazing. But then you get all of the whack shit that comes with that, like Deadpool, like that world's Deadpool. But it's cool to see Deadpool before he's Deadpool.
Yeah.
But then you get at the end. So it's this is kind of a mixed bag where I can see if you put this in F, I get it. If you put it in D, I get it. If you put this in A because it's hilarious, I get it. You know what I mean?
I don't know about that.
I feel like this movie is so bad that again, it's almost fun. It's almost like you're like, oh my god, Wyclef? Or is that Wyclef or who is that? No, it's Will.i.am.
Will.i.am.
Yeah,
it's Will.i.am.
And again, that Will.i.am's kind of cool. Is that weird skeleton Nightcrawler? The power, even though you hate him as a character, he looks cool.
I'm gonna say it's top of F right now.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would way rather watch
the fight with Blob. It's so fucking easy.
It's just it's so. I need to revisit it maybe, but I know what you mean, Nick, about the comedy level in it. But it's just
exactly.
I'm not a fan. Even when it came out, I was like, oh,
No, for real.
sealing
But
Deadpool's mouth was just so like, ugh.
Deadpool's insane. Although, even though I hated it and it didn't work, I will give them credit for. I like that that is them trying something new. They're like, well, what if instead of a mask, we make his face look like it, even though he's not wearing the mask. I like that they tried something. It didn't work though. But that's cool that they're like, let's do something different. Didn't work. But do you guys remember the game?
Addy says we don't like will.i.am after he trademarked I am.
Yeah, I agree.
We're putting him in F, Addy. He's in F for that. Yeah. Addy, you're right, Addy. Juice to have you here for that kind of commentating.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.
All right.
Do you guys remember the game from this movie though? That's like one of the best Wolverine games ever.
No.
Mm-hmm. It was. You have it on Xbox, or actually, I've got your copy here too. Yeah, that game was sick.
Maybe you bought it because I don't remember even having that.
Maybe I bought it for your Xbox. Well, yeah, I've got it. I don't have an Xbox.
Yeah. All right, so then our next one, because we got a lot of movies, so I'm gonna keep us moving.
Yeah, exactly. Let's move. Let's move.
We got the and I like the idea, Jerry. We're just gonna join them all together, kind of.
Love it.
The original X-Men series. I kind of feel like it's kind of like Spider-Man, where it really kick-started it all off when we were in high school. But going back and looking at it now, especially like the third one, it just at best it's a C.
I don't know. I feel like some of it actually holds up for me. Like I feel like there are parts of 2 where like the whole Weapon X stuff with Lady Deathstrike, like that's really sick. And then again, in 3, I really do like the whole ending to 3. Like that whole scene at the end with the bridge and wait, does 2 end? Wait, which one is the one where Kitty Pryde is being chased by Juggernaut? Is that 2 or is that 3? That's 2, right?
No, that's 3.
And Angel? That's 3?
That's 3, I think. Yeah, because Angel's on the little thing right here. Yeah. That's 3.
I mean, I like all that. I think that whole
the Juggernaut
and the bridge.
Yeah, and he looked good as Juggernaut. He looked better than the Deadpool Juggernaut.
100%.
All right.
Again, Vinny, like, how do you make Juggernaut look cool? Like, they did it.
Bottom of A.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Because I think Spider-Man was better. The first 2 Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. But I really do like even though he's very canceled and problematic, like the Bryan Singer X-Men movies, these 3 are really good.
This was another one of the one shorts. I don't remember this one. I'm just gonna put it in. I don't care right now.
Is that the Mandarin thing?
No,
we watched that.
No, it's not it's not the Mandarin one. It's a different one.
I don't know what that is then. Yeah.
Because I did watch the Mandarin one, but I think we'll get to that, Nick. We'll just put the little guys in don't care for now. We're on the Wolverine. Now this is the one where I think he fights in Japan.
Yeah, this is the Mecha Silver Samurai.
I think it was better than the Origins Wolverine.
For sure.
I think it was C at best.
I'd give it a B personally, but C's fine. Yeah, C's
fine. Jerry, you going C as well?
Yeah, like I do remember watching it. I remember liking it. The train scene was pretty cool. The funeral looked pretty cool.
The funeral scene. One thing I actually want to bump this up to A, just because this was actually the first movie where he he messes people up in those X-Men movies, but he wood chippers ninja in this movie. His kill counts in this movie is in the 100, and that is. It's Wolverine. It's actually cool that this is the first movie where they unleashed him.
But they tried so many times in Logan. I feel like if we're gonna separate the Wolverine movies, and we'll just put this right now.
The best.
I think out of all the Wolverine movies, and I'd say maybe this is our first S tier film. Logan's an S tier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So if we're gonna put Logan in S, I kind of feel like the other 2 just don't live up to that hype. So you got to bump them down significantly.
For sure. I don't think this should be S tier, but I definitely I would almost say B then. Again, and this movie also teases the brown suit.
We'll put it in for Nick D because I know how much you love the Marvel films and you're Mr. X-Men. I will put it in B tier for now. I am seeing the comments in the chat. Jerry, I'm glad that you fired back. Save those comments, everybody else, for the Sadhu show. We will be having an episode. I've talked to Sadhu. I know he's here in the chat.
Oh, is it Lakers chat? We talking Lakers?
A little Lakers chat.
I mean, we can do a little sidebar Lakers chat while we're doing.
And I don't know where I know
I'm not tripping.
Austin claimed he was going to be watching tonight. I know Austin's a super nerd. I don't know why he's not firing off yet.
Yeah. Anyone again, I don't have the chat in front of me, but anyone chime off. Like if you've got opinions, call them out.
And thank you, Jerry, for chiming on BK. BK, you're late to the party. And when you're late, you miss out on information. You miss out on information, BK. We've already established that we're going to do some as groups just because there's so many. We already debated it. We even said Spider-Man 3 wasn't as strong. He's actually Nick D already went. It doesn't matter. BK, you could rewind. I don't know.
It's the same thing with X-Men. You know, those kind of they started it. So as much as they may or may not stand up the test of time for some of us,
the nostalgia.
We got to give them.
It doesn't make sense.
We can't go through. BK, maybe when you get a pod show, you can run it your way.
BK, you could have the Wednesday slot on the OVerShow channel, and you could do your own list. I'll be in the chat for that. Now, I will say, and this is going to be contradictory. BK's going to get upset with us. I think he's going to get really upset with what I'm about to say. I think the first 3 of these X-Men films are at least B tier. But there's no way in hell I'm putting Dark Phoenix in B tier. If anything, Dark Phoenix is an F.
Yeah, break these up because I would say, dude, first class is like A tier or even S tier maybe.
Dude, Days of Future Past was A tier. I'm gonna say these 3. I'll even put Apocalypse in A tier.
I personally hate Apocalypse, but
it was bad. It was bad.
If we're gonna group them, put them in A. Yeah, if we're grouping them, Apocalypse is D because again. There are things in Apocalypse I like, but it's dog shit. It's a dog shit movie.
We separated those ones after we just explained to BK that we weren't separating them. Is so funny though, but it's fine. It's our show. We're doing what we want.
And we do have to acknowledge there is a discrepancy between Spider-Man 1, 2, and then 3's not as good, and then these ones and Apocalypse. Apocalypse and Phoenix are like travesties. It's like what the fuck.
And BK, the Batman trilogy, we're not getting into this, BK. I love that you're here. I'm glad you're here.
Always appreciate it.
But Batman 1 and 2 are both S tier. Get the hell out of here, dog. I'm not even getting into that.
Like Batman and Batman Returns?
Yeah. Batman and Batman Returns are both S tier.
Yeah.
And also, every time we've done a tier list, we always go back at the end. And
We will.
This is just the first draft.
Jerry, 100%. BK, save it for our end. We're gonna put this down here, but BK, I'm saying save it for the end. But please keep chiming because I do enjoy it.
Yeah, always.
Apocalypse is okay, but Phoenix is puke. Yeah, exactly. All right, boys.
Yeah, there are things that Apocalypse does well. I really like the suits in that one. Really like the suits.
I see Venom 1. Am I missing Venom 2?
I don't see it myself.
It's fine. Venom. Where are we putting the Venom films?
I mean, you can put them both in F for me. I hate those movies, but whatever
Jerry?
you guys want. But again, they do things I like. I think Venom looks great. I think it looks cool as shit.
It's the 4th from the last on the top row. Venom. Yeah, they're not good. I haven't seen the second one.
The second one's F. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's better than New Mutants though, and it might be better than that.
Yeah, no, it's 100% better than New Mutants.
They're Fs. They're Fs. It's definitely.
We'll put them both down there. I did. It was cool. Tom
Hardy's great. I love Tom Hardy.
Yeah, and it takes place in the Bay, and anything that happens in the Bay, I want to bump it up.
On paper, this should have been a home run, and somehow it's not.
I just don't understand why they made this Eddie Brock so timid, where in the comic it's like he's not. And so for him that he's like this fumbling guy, it's kind of like, what are you doing?
I don't want this.
Okay.
Yeah, this humor, I don't like the
Sadu,
of it.
Batman Returns isn't S tier. Get the fuck out of here, Sadu. What the fuck? Danny DeVito was so much better than Colin Farrell. Come on now.
Michelle Pfeiffer, Christopher Walken.
Oh my God. Yeah, Nick D. Christopher Walken. All right.
Dude, yeah,
Sadu's going to really hate me. I'm doing it just to piss off Sadu. And I'm going to put both of them up there, Sadu. Suck it, Sadu. I don't give a shit. Nick,
I'll take
all right,
it. I'll take
Jerry, tell me that they're not. You could tell me they're not.
I mean, I love
What?
Cable in 2. I think
I put
Cable's
Deadpool
in
1
I
and
like
2
those.
an S tier.
I mean, definitely one.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
needs to be there. I say we leave 2 to get fan reaction.
Yeah.
but,
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I mean, I could argue S for Cable alone.
And BK's really gonna hate this, but I think Blade 1 is S tier, but the other
100%.
the other 2 Blades are they're probably B or C's.
I would say go watch Blade 2 again. Blade 2 is at minimum. Blade 2 is actually sick. You like I would say go
But
rewatch.
Blade 3.
Blade 3, yeah, I don't remember.
Blade 3 was
Blade 3. I
pretty bad.
haven't
It's
seen in
pretty
10
bad,
years.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Blade 3
Yeah.
in
Pretty
C
rough.
because at least it's got Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, exactly. And Jessica Biel. Yeah, Jessica Biel.
And
Hannibal
Blade-
King.
Blade 3 is the one where for whatever reason Wesley Snipes refused to open his eyes in the scene. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
his eyes open.
Yeah. I remember that.
Oh, Blade 2 is so god. Nice, BK. The fact that I just want to say this because I am reading chat. The fact that Addy, a non-nerd comic book guy, is saying Deadpool is for sure S.
Yeah.
Sorry, BK. It's going up there. It's S tier. Addy said it's S tier. Come on now. The one thing I'm
Addy
going to do
stamp of
here.
approval.
Yeah, the Addy stamp approval means a lot to me for this type of thing. I do think Blade's better than Blade. Just meant so much to me as a kid that those movies and Wesley Snipes, and he's one of the original. Oh, come on, don't
Stephen
get me.
Dorff.
Mhm.
Stephen
Don't get
Dorff
me.
is amazing as the vampire bad guy. Dude, Chris Christopherson is Whistler, bro.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Okay, Fantastic Four. Now this is the first go, and I have to say this: Chris Evans, and you had Jessica Biel or Jessica Alba.
Alba, yeah.
These are better than any of the other Fantastic Four that they've done. Now, I'm not saying any of the Fantastic Four are great,
Yeah.
but these ones are at least, I would say, it's a C or a D for me.
Yeah.
I'll go D, but it's top D in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's completely fair. Whatever you want to do, bottom of C or top of D. Like, again, Morgan Freeman is Silver Surfer. Great cast.
Dude.
Excuse me, not Morgan
That's not Morgan Freeman.
Fucking, Larry Fishburne. Excuse me,
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Dude,
Yeah.
is that Jerry? Can you double check that?
Yeah, can we double check? I'm pretty sure it's Lawrence Fishburne, but it can also be someone else. I could be just wrong.
I'll go fast.
Pretty sure.
Fantastic
In
Four
fact-
2.
Oh. For number
Rise
2,
of
okay.
Galactus, or what is it called? Is it
I
Galactus?
thought it was Silver Surfer.
Oh, Rise of the Silver Surfer.
I thought the Silver Surfer looked so badass. Like the movie itself is trash. That second one, I'm putting it in the C because the Silver Surfer was badass, dude. Badass, and it makes up for the movie being. Let's be honest, the movie sucks, but the Silver
agree.
Surfer was badass in those films. So I'm putting it in C for now. We'll go back.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider is
was the voice.
Again, you could put this in F or D, but you could also be like Nick Cage, fucking S. You know what I mean? Like either one.
I put it in D because it's Nick Cage.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Instead of F, give it. Yeah, I think that's fair.
It's bad. They're bad. But Nick
Yeah.
Cage as Ghost Rider is just, it's bottom of D. It's bottom of D.
I really hope he gets to come back. I hope that like in some distant MCU movie, he's the guy fucking on the bike.
Did we get confirmation on that Silver Surfer, Jerry, or no?
Yeah, that Lawrence Fishburne is the voice. Yeah.
He is.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely C. We're keeping it in C. This is definitely an F. I will put it,
What even is that? I can't even see.
it's
that.
Morbius.
Morbius.
Oh,
It's-
okay. Yeah.
Dude, it was funny, but that became a whole meme. But, like, dude, it is bad. It is so bad.
Yeah. And like I will even say like if like just like even kind of like as we go back and like think about these, Morbius is so bad that it is like, oh man, like should I be less harsh on Venom? Or Venom a D because Morbius is a real F? Like I don't know, we can do that later. But that did, and then like same with Phoenix. Like Phoenix really is an F.
It's
Is
a solid
Venom
F.
an F? Yeah, like is Venom an F to me? I don't know. I got to think about that. Maybe Venom is a D.
1 second.
Oh, Misty's getting on the mic.
I thought we were going to get a guest appearance by Misty, so I left the door cracked for her.
Hell yeah.
She never came inside, and now bugs are coming in. So, No appearance by Misty,
you,
everybody.
You were closing the door.
Yeah, I was closing the door because she's gone now. I don't know. She was acting skittish. Some days she wants to be petted, other days she just wants to dip. Let me read the chat real quick, catch up with them. Sadu totally agrees with me. Thank you, Sadu. I don't know what you're agreeing with me. Oh, about Surfer. Yeah, hell yeah. Surfer was amazing, worth watching. BK. Nick Cage is a national treasure who also starred in National Treasure. Addy.
Love it.
On fire, Addy. 100%. And BK saying nonsense about Deadpool being an A, but we're not going to listen to you tonight, BK, on that one. Moving right along. Now, this Fantastic Four was with... It's not the one with Michael B. Jordan. I actually have not watched either of these.
This isn't the one. I think this is one with Michael B.
Nope,
Jordan, right?
I just zoomed in. It's a white dude. There's two more versions of it, Nick D. They made one with a young cast. Right? Oh wait, no, you're right. You're right. I'm tripping. I was looking at Mr. Fantastic.
I was excited because I was like, oh shit, there's like a version there's a Fantastic Four I'm unaware.
Isn't that maybe I thought there was two versions, but maybe you're right. Maybe there's only one more version. I haven't actually watched this.
The older one.
I think I saw this. Like I've seen enough.
It's pretty bad.
They made two?
I think there's just one.
I think they made one, Jerry. You can double check that.
Maybe again, there might be Fantastic Four movies I'm unaware of.
Well, what are we gonna rate this? It was bad, right? Like it's D at best.
Yeah, exactly.
F?
It didn't do well. Like I think it's considered a failure.
So F or D?
Yeah, let's give it an F. I will say this though. Again, just what I was talking about with the thing in Wolverine Origins. Keep it an F. But Doom is in that movie, and they kind of shit the bed with it, like it didn't work. But again, I will say I like that they tried something. I'm like, oh, I like everything that you're doing. Like this idea of how Doom is Doom, but you're like, oh, it just doesn't work. It's not right. But it's like I dug that you tried something. I dug that.
Misty is an S tier, Addy. I agree.
I agree. Misty is S tier. We should even rename S to Misty.
Yeah, that would be funny. I didn't know Man Thing was a thing. That's funny.
I didn't see this.
Anyone see Man Thing? Anyone in the chat see Man Thing? Beaks? You see everything.
Let's put it in don't care, but I actually do kind of care.
I'll put it top of don't care because we haven't seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Daredevil with Ben Affleck.
I don't know. I haven't seen this movie in a long time.
I rewatched it not that long ago. It's a total F, but because it's Ben, it's a D.
And Colin Farrell. Like, I mean, should is it a
Colin
C?
Farrell and what's his name plays Kingpin? Actually, dude, it's a C.
Exactly. It's a fucking so
C.
bad that it's good. Like, yeah, I could
it's bottom. I'll put it bottom of C, but it's a C.
Yeah.
Jerry,
yeah.
I can see Jerry. So like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Chat.
I'm kind of into it.
Let's see. Beaks, what's Beaks? What's the opinion?
Think about that climb, like F until we're like Affleck. Oh, but don't forget about Colin Farrell. Don't forget about
who plays he passed away, right? That played
Michael Clark Duncan.
Dude, he's so good as Kingpin.
He's amazing in everything.
He's really good as Kingpin, dude.
Yeah. Love Michael Clark. Love
BK
Michael
says
Clark
it's a
Duncan.
D. All right.
It is a D movie, but that cast
is so good, dude. And at the time, Ben Affleck was banging Elektra in real life, and then he ends up marrying her. Come on, bro. It's a great story. It's a great story. It's a great story.
America's sweetheart.
Yep.
See, Beaks, you agree that they're cool as the bad guys, so why not? It's a D. Or it's a C. It's a C. I'm fucking up right now. All right. Is this Iron Man 3? I have beef with Iron Man 3. Or should we group all three Iron Men together?
However you want to do it.
Jerry?
If anything, I feel the first one we should probably separate. Maybe put that up in S, and then the other two we can just.
That's
You know what?
I can the start of the MCU. Yeah.
I mean, I get that. Well, technically, the Hulk film is the start of the MCU, but I get what you're saying, Jerry. But like when you go back and rewatch it, the fact that he just fights himself at the end is kind of whatever. I would say
3 or 1?
1. I kind of feel like it's A.
Well, I mean, but
Okay.
again, you got to give it to it's like
Okay.
literally the beginning of the MCU. Like it all fell on down. So it's like I do think even just the meta then would produce it up to S.
Okay.
Because again, I agree with you. Like I don't ever go back and watch Iron Man. I don't ever go back and watch Iron Man.
I watched it a ton of times when it first came out.
I think 2 is sick. I think what's his name is Whiplash. Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke is amazing.
Mickey Rourke, dude. I agree. I think 2 is better than 1 personally.
Yeah. I agree too. So if you want to put it in A and 2 in S, I'd be fine with that. That'll piss people off. But.
And the thing about 3 is the build up for it being what's his name as the ring dude, the Mandarin.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that it's a fake out, but it also is like I didn't like Guy Pearce. Is Guy Pearce? He plays the bad guy.
I was gonna say Jude Law, but it is Guy Pearce.
It's Guy Pearce.
Right.
Yeah, I
was gonna say Jude Law.
I didn't dig that personally. I wasn't.
I also. Like as soon as it was pointed out to me, I do feel like it just made me. It's literally beat for beat the same movie as The Dark Knight Rises. Like so, Iron Man 3, or I think The Dark Knight Rises came out, and then Iron Man 3 came out, and they're the exact same movie about a hero that's like trying to get back into being a hero, but he's suffering from PTSD. Like it's like the same fucking movie. So after I saw that, I was like, oh, it makes it a little less cool.
PK's probably hating this. 2 is a classic, dude. 2 is a classic.
Again, because of Mickey Rourke, like he's what like it just shows the villain really matters. The villain really matters.
We're putting 2 in S tier.
Dude, exactly.
And 3's in B.
Hell yeah.
Here, BK, I'll put it in front of the Wolverine. If that makes it any better for you.
The Wolverine.
It just dropped off too much after how good 2 was. 2 was so strong. You know what I'm saying? And then 3 kind of, Addie Rourke saying "my bird" was so good. Just Mickey Rourke, his whole thing was just so good.
When they're at the racetrack and he's just like cutting cars in half and shit, that was awesome.
BK is just getting. I feel like we're gonna cause BK to have a heart attack tonight with our ratings here. All right, this is the Hulk before Edward Norton took it. I don't remember this. This is the one
really
with
liked it
the toxic bubble or whatever.
Yeah, I remember really liking it. Like I'd say A or B.
Eric Bana.
Yeah, Eric Bana and Ang Lee.
Yeah, I seen it. I saw it when it came out, but I haven't.
William Hurt is in this. I also think Liv Tyler's in this original one.
B?
I think Liv Tyler. I would say, I haven't rewatched it in like a decade, but I liked it back then.
All right, we'll put it in B for now. Into the Spider-Verse. Now, this was fantastic.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
This is one of
S tier.
I think it's S tier because it's one of the best cartoons ever made.
Yeah.
Like feature film, cartoon feature film.
Yeah.
We're S tier in it.
Spider Pig
was fantastic. Here we go, Nick. Here we go. Here's the Mandarin one. The short with Mandarin. Where do you want to put that? It's funny. It's a short.
Yeah, like I liked it, but I mean, because it is like 20 minutes. Like, what do we do? Like B or C or something? Because it's like it's good, but by no means a must watch.
I'll put it with Spider-Man 3 because it's kind of like connected to it, anyways. It's kind of the same thing, right? Now we got this group of young kids. I don't know what this is.
I feel like this is a TV show based on the X-Men?
This is The Shield. This is F.
Oh.
I watched a little bit of this. Yeah, it says ABC in the bottom corner.
Okay.
I watched the first. I think both of us watched the first. Oh man, Austin's in here. Austin,
hell yeah.
What up,
Welcome.
Austin?
We're gonna need your MCU opinions.
Mandarin don't care.
I get it. I think that's fair.
The Shield was horrible. The Shield was horrible. I don't know. Okay, now Sadu's gonna get upset with us. I thought the first Thor movie. Is this the first one? No, that's the second one. Dude, the first one was all right. I'd give the first one like a B. The second one was D in my opinion. That's my opinion. I know Sadu's a big fan of it. I didn't like the second one.
He likes the second one though.
I thought he liked all of them. Maybe he's changed his opinion.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we can have Sadu rank these ones. Yeah.
Where do you guys put it?
don't
I haven't
remember
watched
it,
one or two in
really.
so long. I remember not really liking them, but again, I haven't watched them.
Like, I
Wow.
remember 1 more than I remember 2,
Top of D
Yeah.
for now. Top of D for now.
and I definitely remember 3.
I remember when we went to see Ragnarok at the Alamo, and before they had like the trivia, and
Yeah.
there was a bunch of 1 and 2 trivia questions, and it was like, when did Loki lose his hand? And I was like, what the fuck? When did Loki lose his hand? Like, I didn't remember any of that shit. Like,
when
like,
did he lose his hand?
yeah, like all of the questions, and I think they were supposed to be easy questions. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, there's another X-Men right here. We already did X-Men.
That's oh, is that just them all linked as a trilogy? Maybe that's what it is.
I don't know, but Agent Carter was trash. We're gonna put it in the I don't care once again.
Oh, some of them are just doubled up because there's seasons.
That was season 1 and 2 of Carter. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is X-Men?
And this Electra movie, as much as I said that I liked the Daredevil one with Ben,
Yeah.
when she got her own spin-off, it was bad.
Yeah. Again, I saw it one time, didn't care for it, never looked back.
Yeah. And let's just do this real quick because we'll just get it out of the way.
Yeah. Let's just bang through a bunch of shit.
Howard the Duck's S tier.
Yeah, exactly. Howard the Ducks.
Argue me in the chat that Howard the Duck is not S tier. Jerry, you don't like Howard the Duck?
I haven't seen Howard the Duck in so long.
Yeah, okay. Dude, it's just such a classic, dude.
All the stuff from that era, all the stuff from the 80s is like just like special just because it's like that's all we had back in the day, man. Like,
the fact that it's on this list is just wild. It's got it's S tier, dude. Bottom S. But it's
like is the Dolph Lundgren Punisher in here? Because I really hope they gotta have that. Hopefully we come across it.
They're BK and Sadu. You know what, BK Sadu? I'll bump it up. I'll put it I'll put it after Blade 3. That's the best I can do for you for now. You know what? I'm gonna bump Daredevil in front of the Fantastic Four. No offense. No, you know what? That Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer was that good. I can't.
I mean, he can be in front of the first one and behind the second one.
Yeah, Howard the Duck is very funny, but I don't know about S tier. Wow. All right, Beaks. Wow.
BK executive decision.
You know what, Beaks? We'll pull it down. We'll pull it down to A.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Winter Soldier.
I mean, that was like my favorite Marvel movie for like the longest time.
All right, Nick D.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
S tier it is. Guardians 1. I think Guardians 1 was a super. Or no, this is Guardians 2. This is
for me. You could if you want to link
Guardians
them all
1.
as one.
No,
I think all 3 are A. Yeah. But if you want to break them up, whatever.
I thought 1 was S. Really. That's one of my favorite Marvel movies. The first one. The second.
Yeah, I feel that opening scene.
That opening scene was so good. Yeah. The second one, I'm not as big of a fan of it. I could go to A on the second one. I could even go to B on it. It's depending on how you two are feeling or chat.
I mean, I think they're all A's for me. Like I love them all. Like yeah.
Austin said, "Howard the Duck, never seen it. D level."
Hell yeah! Pull it down.
Austin
made an executive decision.
I honestly think Austin, you would enjoy Howard the Duck. You should watch it, dude. I think you would enjoy it. I really do.
I think he could appreciate seeing like an old raunchy 80s movie. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun, bro. So Guardians of the Galaxy 2, we're gonna put in what? A or B?
Wherever you want.
Jerry?
I'd probably say B.
Okay, Jerry's saying B. We'll go top of B. No, yeah, we'll go top of B for now. Yeah, Addy once again. Guardians 1 is for sure S tier. See, Addy, wow, Guardians 1 S tier. Austin, the McNaughton Bros are saying, and Sadu said Guardians 2 B. That's where we got it, Sadu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So chat's kind of agreeing with us. I'm liking this.
BK said 2's an S.
I really like 2.
BK, really like I know BK really likes 2.
Kurt Russell's amazing in that.
Yeah. We'll come back to it.
Yeah, exactly. Again,
Austin's going C for Guardians 2. I'm like,
not a fan.
Yeah.
They use some of the songs.
We're gonna settle on B. For now. We'll come back at the end. All right, Captain America. Is this Captain America 1? This is Captain America 1. It's an A.
Yeah.
It's for me. It's an A.
Yeah.
It's not an S tier. I thought it was good though. I'd put it at the bottom of A. I put
Straight
it.
up murders people in this.
I'll
movie.
put it in front of Tommy Lee Jones as the general.
Tommy Lee Jones, yeah.
It was cool, dude. And Red
Yeah.
Skull, man, and the
Red Skull.
you know, Red Skull is one of my favorite bad guys. You know,
Mhm.
I have to say too, they're missing the original Captain America movie from the '80s.
Yeah,
it's not on here.
Yeah.
That was
There
good.
is stuff that's up there.
Okay. I Am Groot. I did watch these mini videos. They were fun. They're definitely made for kids. You know, they're not great, but they're it's like a little kid. They're shorts. They're like shorts.
Yeah.
I'd say they're B or
yeah.
C.
Yeah, it's the same way I think about the Mandarin thing, where it's like 20 minutes all in. You don't have to watch it.
I'm gonna put it at the. I'll put it in C, at the bottom of C.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, now we're gonna get to some interesting stuff. I'm gonna say this right now, and I'm gonna just throw it out there. Chat can get upset with me, or chat can agree with me. Season 1 of Jessica Jones was S tier. If we're gonna put all of the seasons together, I'm fine with that. But the following seasons of Jessica Jones weren't as strong. But Jessica Jones, the casting of that chick, I can't remember what her name is, but she was fantastic as Jessica Jones. She's in that TV show, The Girl Next Door, or Apartment. I can't recall what TV show she was in, but I really
Don't mess with the B, something in
Apartment B, something. Yeah. I think that's what it was. Don't mess with the chick in Apartment B or something like that. I really liked that first season, and the guy that played the purple myth guy,
Man?
yeah,
Purple, yeah.
when he makes all the people turn the guns on themselves,
Yeah.
I really
like
like
the
that.
elevator and yeah.
I really like that. I thought it was the strongest Marvel television that's ever come out, even better than Daredevil.
I only saw season 1. I never saw the rest of it. So however you want to do it, if you want to group them or if you want to split them up.
So, dude, we started off the show with saying this was all the Marvel stuff that they've done. So I know you're saying fuck a mini series, but it's the list was already made. I didn't make the list. You could take it up with where's the person's name who made the list? Well, we'll find it later for you to do on who you could take your issues up with. Maybe it's this gentleman here. You could follow right there. There's his Twitter handle. So Sadu,
Yeah, tweet at him.
Sadu, you could tweet at this guy. It's right here on the screen. I'll zoom in for you. That's the guy you got beef with. He's right here for you. You tweet at him and tell him that you didn't want the other stuff there. You let him know.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go A for Jessica Jones. We'll put it at the bottom of A.
I mean, if you feel S, like
Whatever
if
you want.
you
Yeah, I never
feel,
saw
yeah,
it.
dude, if you're
Oh, you never-
passionate, throw it up an S.
You never saw it, Jerry? We'll go.
No.
We'll go A. We'll go A, and then
All right.
season 2, I'll go B. Season 2 was
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Now, Daredevil. I really enjoyed the first season. All 3 seasons were good. I didn't like Punisher personally, which I'll move up real quick. I wasn't a big fan of the Punisher. I thought he's a C at best. I know it was brutal. There were some really cool kill scenes in the Punisher TV series.
Yeah. I mean, me personally, I'd go Daredevil S, Punisher A, but however you guys want to shake it out. Like, and I would just make Daredevil one thing.
All right, we got all 3.
Because personally, I don't remember like season 2 or it just to me, I'm like, oh, I just like them all.
And you thought it was S, Nick D?
Yeah, I'd say like I really liked it. For me, that was the best Netflix thing.
Yeah, I could see that argument. I just really
again,
like the Jessica Jones. I'm a sucker.
Yeah, and
I had the hots for her. She was a cutie. I'm not going to deny it.
so throw her up an S. She deserves to be S for season 1. I just haven't seen the rest of it. Yeah,
I did not enjoy. No bullying in the chat, please. Yeah, Addy, you make sure no one's bullying in there. I didn't enjoy
it. John Barenthal, is that his name?
I just always think of that dude from Walking Dead, and I'm like, I hate this guy. I just can't get over it. Was not a fan. And what do you guys
I never
feel?
saw Punisher.
I liked it, but again, like I would say A for both of them, but not really passionate about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I think I could have got more into Punisher if it was still continuing. But the fact that we just know that it's over, I'm just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
Beaks, or anyone in chat got to stand up for Punisher before I put it in. I'll put it in.
B or C?
I'll put it in C.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew. See,
Austin's
I knew Austin. I was waiting for Austin to come in and say that. I knew Austin was a big fan of this, but you know what, Austin? For Austin, I'll put it in B. I'll bump it up to B for
I
Austin.
hear about the prison scene.
Dude, that prison scene's wild.
It was wild. It was. I just don't like that actor. It just didn't work for me.
And I think that's fair. I think that's totally fair.
You know, it just didn't work for me. But that's me.
Can't see what this next one is.
C. Wow, BK said C sounds good. You know what, Beaks? I would, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Austin, I did it for you. I put it in B for you, Austin. BK's over here saying put it in C. Come on now. All right, this is Avengers 1. Oh no, this is Age of Ultron. How do we feel about Age of Ultron?
I mean, James Spader's great. It's a cheesy movie. It's a Joss Whedon movie, so it's not like a great movie. But I like the villain. It's cheesy as fuck, though. It's like the most CW Marvel movie.
I think it was a B.
Yeah.
There was fun moments in it. I'll put it at top of B.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what, Addy? Addy's fucking right. We're bumping him down. We're putting him at the bottom of D. You're right, Addy. Because of Punisher, all the douchebags started putting Punisher stickers on their trucks. You're right, Addy. It deserves a D just for that. It's an
Did
issue.
they start adopting? Are they doing the new Punisher thing? Like,
No.
Are they following? So they're fake comic book fans.
They're fake comic book fans for sure.
They're not even going to the new logo.
There was a third Ghost Rider. I noticed there was a third Ghost. There was 3 of those movies.
Really?
Jared, want to double check that?
Really?
I mean, there's
because one of them, there's the show with the car, but those look like 3 motorcycles.
yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, like what?
I just put it over there.
Yeah. Wow.
Real quick, I'm gonna put Agents of Shield at F.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Real quick too, Clock and Dagger. I don't care about that, but I heard it was horrific, so we'll put it in
Yeah.
F.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't know what Newsfront is.
I put that in F too, because I put it in. I don't care because here's another one I see.
yeah, and it's like, what even is that?
Just making moves here, just making some moves.
Yeah, there's only 2 that at least I could find with
Maybe it's just a doubled up image.
Yeah, they might have doubled the image. The 2 of the Cloak and Dagger seasons. I don't know how they got 2 seasons. Runaways, I heard was trash.
I really like that comic, but I have no idea what that show is. Like, I'm sure it's.
We'll put Jessica Jones season 3 up here with season 2 just for shits and giggles. Man, Agents of Shields had 6 seasons. Holy shit. That's insane.
You're a little late to the party, Austin, but we talked about how it's Nick Cage, and you gotta love Nick Cage.
Yeah. We
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, we put
He
it in
transcends
D.
the plot of every movie he's in.
Addy, explain to Austin how Nick Cage is a national treasure and he was in National Treasure. Let him know.
Yeah.
Break your brother off. All right, Ant-Man. I think Ant-Man was an A for me, but I know not a lot of people like it, so I can bump it to B or C if need be.
I'm down for A. I mean, I really like
enjoyed it. I thought it was an A.
I like all
All
of
right.
them.
That was
I think
a fun one.
Hey,
Ant-Man and Guardians, they're both holding the 2 best trilogies right now. Well,
All
I mean,
right.
Captain America's got a pretty great trilogy too.
this is why I love doing the show with you boys. This is why I love
Yeah.
doing the show with you boys. It's just for that.
Yeah. Love it. What is this next one? Is that the Mummy? I can't even see what that picture is.
Addy did chime and said Ghost Rider is F, but Nick Cage makes it a D. Yeah, that was our.
Yeah.
That's the same reason why we put the Ben Affleck Daredevil in C, because Ben Affleck and the supporting cast were so good, even though the movie's garbage. It elevated it up a level.
Yeah.
So just to fill you in, Austin, we're catching you up. Austin, Nick Cage is a national treasure. He started. Thank you, Addy. I
Thank you,
appreciate that. Yeah, Addy, you're killing it. All right. Oh, there's another Runaway. God.
Oh, Luke Cage.
Runaways, Cloak and Dagger, and The Shield. I don't know how those shows went for so long. And we talk about
seriously.
how the new Marvel television isn't good, but those shows were just hot trash, man.
Yeah, for real.
Hot trash. It makes me want to bump Venom up to D just being in the category here.
Exactly. Like I said, we have to redefine what F is.
You know what? Wolverine's getting bumped up to D just because it can't be in the list with this. This is
Yeah,
New Mutants I thought was the worst thing made, but man, these other things are just. And Morbius, come on, like, oh my god.
Because again, Morbius might even one day cross over. It's fun to watch how bad this is.
Yeah, true, Nick, true. Okay,
One day.
what was it? Luke
Luke
Cage.
Cage?
I liked it. I don't think
Yeah.
it was a B or
Was it-
C.
Exactly. I'd say give it a B or C. Like, it was a fun watch. It was also quick. It didn't overstay its welcome. Like, I thought he was. I don't know that actor's name, but he's great.
He was great
really
as
good.
it. Yeah, he was good.
he's
He was
really
good. You know what? We're gonna give it a B. Or my
Love
bad.
it.
Well, yeah, you know what, Nick? We'll give it a B.
I'm down.
'Cause
What does he say? Holy Christmas! What did he
Yeah,
say?
yes.
Sweet Christmas.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
Sweet
yeah.
Christmas.
We'll put season 2 with it just to make it easy.
Yeah.
Now we're on Civil War. I did really enjoy this.
Yeah, I mean S tier.
That was a good one.
Superheroes fighting superheroes.
Jerry?
I enjoyed that. I like that one.
Okay.
Yeah, either like top of A. bottom
Yeah,
of
top
S.
of A, bottom of S.
We'll go top of A. We'll go top of A. Although
Introduction
you
of
know,
Spider-Man.
it might be the best film. I don't know how Infinity War and Endgame were better. I don't know.
Well, because you know, you also do have to look at it. It's a Captain America. So even though it feels like an Avengers movie, it is a pretty phenomenal ending to the Captain America trilogy.
That's
Like,
true.
It ties off that Cap trilogy.
Nick, it's an S because you made a good argument. Nick, it's an S.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just knock out some of these. This is another stupid fucking season of The Shield. Golly, they made a lot of 6 seasons of that show. How the hell did that happen?
Damn. I wonder, did Nick Fury ever show up in any of those, you think?
No, it had the other guy.
Wow. You think they, a walk on once or twice a year, maybe?
God, just gotta get rid of these. And there's another Cloak and Dagger or something. Or no, that's Hailstorm?
Hailstorm? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I don't care.
Hailstorm. Wow. That must be some short or something that's on Disney Plus. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know. Black Widow. What was the vibe on Black Widow?
I think at the time it was like maybe a B, but I feel like I haven't thought about it once, so C.
We'll go C after Blade 3.
Yeah.
I'm just
Hellstrom. I watched.
Hailstrom?
2 or 3 episodes of that. I didn't realize it was Marvel. I don't know. I didn't watch enough to really know what was going on, but like these people, their dad was a serial killer, so they can somehow track down serial killers or something. I have no idea. Again, like
It's in their blood.
Austin
It's a
says
thing
it
where,
ruled.
Austin says it
that was
ruled.
like I heard it was really good. That's why I started watching. It was something like they have special powers because they made like a deal with like demons or something. I don't know. It seemed interesting.
Wow.
Interesting. So should I bump it up to C?
We need a new
No,
category for
I mean,
don't know about it but curious.
Well, that's kind of what
Yeah,
don't
we can do
care
C.
is. We'll do C.
Okay,
We'll do
yeah.
C. Austin, I do take what Austin says very serious.
I mean, yeah.
Austin
Anyone
usually
who's got a
has
strong opinion about something.
and Austin,
yeah.
he has hot takes, and sometimes I can't believe him, but other times he's dead on the money. And
Yeah.
he finished Cyberpunk, so that's
We're gonna have to do a Cyberpunk episode.
Oh
That
yeah,
DLC's
when the
coming out
when the
pretty
DLC
soon,
comes
yeah.
out, Austin,
yeah.
Austin, when the DLC comes out and you finish it, you're coming
Yeah.
on. We're doing a Cyberpunk show.
Yeah.
Nick D, great call. Cyberpunk show for sure.
Austin, have you watched Edge Runners?
Yeah, Austin watched Edge
Austin-
Runners.
oh,
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
he
cool.
watched Edge
So-
Runners. I'm trying to get him to watch JoJo, but he's not having it.
One
All
day.
right, yeah. Black Panther 1, in my opinion, was S tier. I really, really enjoyed Black Panther 1. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does take place in Oakland. 1 was S tier, 2 wasn't that great, in my opinion. We all know why. But I think 1 was S tier. I'm going to bump it right
Yeah.
up, unless you guys have an argument for it or chat.
That's cool with me.
I don't think it was better than Blade or Deadpool. I'll put it here. For now. I'll put it beyond Guardians.
Yeah, like next to Cap
I'll
and
bump
Guardians. Like,
this
yeah,
up
it's like
too.
it's with those first movies. Like, yeah, it's like that's a foundational movie.
I'm just moving some stuff around. All right.
Chadwick Boseman crushed it. Like everyone in that movie. Michael B. Jordan.
In hindsight, a C probably. I agree with Nick D for Black Widow.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Yeah.
What do we
Like,
do? We put it in C, Nick Beaks. We put it in
Yeah.
C for you.
Like, I liked it when it came out, but I don't think about it. Like, it
BK
didn't leave a lasting.
Yeah. Beaks, say what you're talking about, though, because sometimes by the time I see chat, you just saying 1 was A, 2 was B. I don't know what that means. So fire off and tell me what movie you're talking about, buddy. I want to know. I want to know what you're thinking. So, and this one, I'm sure me and BK might be the only ones that actually watched all of it.
Exactly. I never saw it.
Iron Fist.
Give me 1 second. I'm actually going to run it back right quick while you guys.
Go ahead. It wasn't great. I think
I never saw it.
It was a C. It was all right. It's a French guy as the lead actor, but he's playing an American.
Drop it down already, even further.
Okay. So D it is, Jerry. I'll do that just for you. Now, here's another one of those Marvel spin-off shows, The Inhumans. I'm pretty sure that was a huge flopper field that no one liked. It was it's like with the Shield and all this other junk. It's another junk show that they made for CBS.
I was gonna say when they started splitting them off onto all the different networks, it was like, well, I'm not gonna start hunting these down.
Yeah.
Sorry, Marvel.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Here, let's just fix a couple things. We'll put Iron Fist up here too, season 2, even though I'll just join them to make it easy. We'll put Punisher with the other Punisher to make it easy. There was 2 seasons of that.
T-Chase.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to the episode.
T-Chase, we're rating Marvel movies. If you've seen them, let us know which ones you liked or which ones you didn't like as we're going. So far, here's our list. We'll do a little recap while Nick D's gone. Logan so far is our top tier film. It's just in that first slot right now.
Yeah, for now.
For now.
The initial jerk reaction.
Logan, we got The Blade 1 and 2, Deadpool 1 and 2, Civil War, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3 got bumped down. Sorry, BK. Into the Spider-Verse, we got. Oh, that was Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Black Panther, season 1, 2, and 3 of the Daredevil Netflix show, and that's our S tier right now. We put the original Spider-Man films. Now, here's the thing. I made this argument very early on in the show. I said that if Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3 was going in A tier, then Tom Holland's Spider-Man had to go to S tier. Now, if we don't agree on this, then my opinion would be that we need to bump the other Spider-Man down to B and put this Spider-Man in A. But this Spider-Man, in my opinion, is stronger Spider-Man than the other one. Just put these in.
So my bad. I don't know what I'm walking into. Are we splitting them up or are we making them one?
I'm fine with making them one, but I'm saying this Spider-Man's an S tier. I think that's the best Spider-Man we've ever had.
Yeah, I'm fine with being yes because for me alone, I know I always say this, and you're like, God, shut up. I'm sure you guys have heard me say it a bunch. I think 2 is the best one. I really like that Italian one. I actually think 2 is better than 3 personally, and I love 3. Don't get me wrong. 3 is S, but I just think not Leto. What's his name? Nightcrawler, creepy dude from the Nightcrawler movie. With the sister and Donnie Darko. They're both in Donnie Darko.
Gyllenhaal. Yeah.
I think Gyllenhaal is great as Mysterio.
Yeah.
And I like how they took they took the idea of Mysterio and they're like, let's try something new. And it worked. Here's an example of oh shit. That's really cool. You took a risk and it paid off. Again, I don't think he's dead. I think that's a big con and we'll see Gyllenhaal again. But I think 2 alone is S.
I think the third one was great, too, so all 3 of them, S.
Yeah, all 3 of them S. Really quick, too, just because I missed the Iron Fist thing. The only thing I want to say about Iron Fist is I hope Marvel doesn't give up on Iron Fist. Even if they restart it over. Yeah, exactly. I like Iron Fist, the character, and I love the bandana look that it's have a dude in New York just kicking the shit out of people. I love that. That sounds like such a cool show. Or a movie.
Devils, or what is it? Hell's Gate?
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen, yeah.
I hope they start him over. Or make Shang-Chi Iron Fist. Throw that mask on Shang-Chi.
Yeah. Okay, let me go over a couple things in chat. A tier list is a website where you could do this, THAC. Just explain what a tier list is. It's
TJC.
tiermaker.com. They have a bunch of things you can make tier list of. Right now we're doing Marvel. We've done it before on the show. We did chicken sandwiches. We'll probably do burgers. And when we did chicken sandwiches, we actually had all the faces. We had Addy, we had Beaks, and we had Sadu. Maybe we're going to do fast food burgers coming up soon.
We're sure you heard about it. Like, it was big news.
It was big news. It was one of my favorite episodes we've ever done.
It was controversial.
It was one of the best episodes. Addy and Sadu were firing at each other with different ideas.
Yeah.
Fantastic episode.
Yeah.
Go
Some
back.
Insults were said. Feelings were hurt. We got somewhere. We got a ranking list. Go look at the list.
You can go back and check that out, THAC. That one of my favorite episodes of Over the Show we've done. This is a tier list. You'll get to know it. We do these every now and then on the show.
And we also use S. S is above A. S means it's so good that it like redefines. You need like a new. It's better than A. It's so much better than A. You need a new category.
Yeah. And to answer what BK and Austin were saying, I did put Iron Fist in D, boys. Maybe that was a comment before you saw that, but I did put it in D. I realized that the things that were in C were a little bit stronger. I put it behind these other movies. So it is in D. Yeah. Everyone, we're all happy. We'll keep it in D. Let's move on. Defenders. I thought Defenders was good. It was cool to have all those characters join up together. It wasn't fantastic, but I would say it was at least a B. If you watched all those TV shows, and me and BK, and I know Addy kind of watched them because he lived with us. Me and Beaks watched all those Netflix shows when we lived together. We were all about it. So when this came out, I really, really enjoyed it. I don't think it's A or S, but I think it could be at the bottom of B.
I really wanted to watch it, and I never watched it because I never watched Iron Fist. Like, that's how I never got there. What is it? Is it the end game for the Netflix shows? Like, what is the bad guy?
Yeah.
Like, is it all of the bad guys from all, like Purple Man?
No. It's one of them.
The Hand. Okay.
I think it's the Hand. I think it's the Hand. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the Hand. I'm pretty sure, Nick D, you're right. It's the Hand.
Yeah, I still want to check it out.
Wow, BK is saying Defenders is a C. Really, Beaks, you didn't like that team up film. It was a letdown. Wow, BK.
Interesting. Okay.
It's been a while for me. The fact that Nick D didn't even watch it does make me want to bump it down. I'm going to put it at the top of C, though.
Again, just know that I always wanted to. I just never... And again, I always wanted to watch Iron Fist. I just never got to. No, it's not like I chose not
But, Nick, the fact... You're always so positive for the most part. The fact that you don't watch something, it bumps it down. It does. Nick D didn't watch it. It bumps it down. BK saying that. Yeah. It bumps it down. We'll bump it down.
Because if I don't watch something, it means that everyone around me is talking shit. That's what it means. Like, that's why I didn't see those Spider-Man movies.
And I don't feel strongly enough to argue it to make it better, raise it up higher. So we'll keep it where it is. It's going to be top of C. Okay, Doctor Strange. Now, this is the first Doctor Strange film. I really, really enjoyed the first Doctor Strange film. I don't think it's an S tier, but I did really, really enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I'd say A, but I would totally listen to Jerry. I think he wasn't a big fan of it. I would totally hear you out, Jerry, if you want to bump that down or something. I don't know what...
first one?
Yeah, the first one. I don't know what Slingshot was, but I bumped that down to F.
I don't know what Slingshot is.
So we're fine with putting that at the bottom of A or right now, Doctor Strange?
Yeah, I think a lot of these first ones, they lay a foundation. Doctor Strange is great.
Austin's got a lot of feelings about the Netflix shows. I'm loving it. Austin. Austin, you need to be here more often. You got some things to say. All right, here comes a controversial one. Because I'm going to off top say I think Captain Marvel was at least a B because it had a Kevin Smith reference. The Kevin Smith reference alone bumps it to B for me. I will hear anyone in the chat or either of you tell me that it's lower than that because it wasn't that great of a film, and I'll openly say that. But the fact that the Marvel Universe reference, and I think was that the last Stan Lee cameo? Or second to last cameo?
I want to say so.
Jerry, can we get a check on that? Thank you, Jerry. I think it was a B, but if BK steps in and has reasonings, if Austin steps in, or even Addy with a funny comment and says, "No, Tubi, you're an idiot. That's a C or below," I'll bump it down. But I'm gonna put it at right now.
Is that Bart too? Are they on Bart when that happens? No, they're in LA.
They're in a bus. They're in a bus.
They're in a bus. Oh, okay.
And Samuel Jackson was fantastic in it.
Dude, Sam Jackson needs to be the star of more MCU shit, which is going to happen, I guess. Yeah.
Is it Jude Law? Yeah. He wasn't that great. I like Jude Law, but he wasn't that great.
Jude Law, yeah. Like I feel like that villain is whatever, and yeah. I feel like that's also like let's even just say it's a great fucking movie, right? Let's just that's a great fucking movie. Didn't it also come out the year of Wonder Woman? So it's like, you're never gonna beat Wonder Woman. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like it never had a chance, even if it was good.
Endgame.
Endgame was his final cameo. Okay.
They're saying.
Yeah.
For the superhero.
Oh, because he's in the car in the 70s and he's like, "Up yours, man," to like the police or the military.
Austin, I did not say that Captain Marvel didn't suck. I said that the Kevin Smith reference in the Marvel universe bumps it up to B for me.
Yeah. Because, Austin, you're right. Captain Marvel did suck. The more I'm thinking about it, that movie was whack.
I tried to rewatch it, and I was like, oh, this is not good.
Yeah. But Kevin Smith is MCU canon.
Yeah. The fact that Kevin Smith was MCU canon bumped it up for me. Just the Kevin Smith little reference. It was a tiny little reference, but it made the movie go up for me. It went up the escalator.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna leave. Wonder Woman was trash after the first 20 minutes. Classic Addy comment. And the second one was really bad.
I never saw that second one. Yeah, never saw it.
Oh man.
Poo-poo.
Okay. Thor Ragnarok. It's an A. It was fun.
I feel like it was an S, but it's an A. It was an S, but there's been a lot of movies since.
It was an S because of the music and stuff, but
the tone.
But is it different? Is it better than Guardians with the soundtrack? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think it's better with Guardians than the soundtrack. No, but I think it does the same thing with Guardians, where it's like it's something. It's it's exactly what I liked about what all the other bullshit I've been talking about. Where it's something different that they're like, let's try. Something weird with this one, and it paid off, and I think that shit's really cool. So again, it was an S. I don't know if I mean, of the Thor movies, it's an S.
Sadu told me to fuck off. I think Sadu was not happy with my Captain Marvel. All right, fine, everybody.
No, the Thor. It's the Thor.
I think he wants it to be S. Yeah, I think he's like, fuck off with A.
Sadu, you're staying. All right. Fine, Sadu, because I love you, bro. I'll bump that up. That is purely for Sadu and his love for Thor.
Hell yeah!
I know he gets a hard on for Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, so you know what, Sadu, just for you and your love for.
And also, we might not be getting too much more Hemsworth. You know what I mean? Like he said, he's taking a little break from acting to deal with like the diagnosis. So it's like there might not be more Thor movies coming. Like I'm sure
that last one I enjoyed.
What
would you say about the last one? I thought it was A or B.
I would say if Ragnarok is A, then it was a B. If Ragnarok is S, then it's an A. Because it's definitely less good than Ragnarok. Still good, but yeah.
Addy just said the exact same thing I said, though. Ragnarok is an A. It'd be an S if Guardians never existed. That's literally what I was saying, Ad.
I think that's fair. I think that's a fair point.
I'll bump it up to S for Sadu.
But you also, in the metagame, though, like, Marvel did change after Ragnarok. They're like, oh, this is what people like. We're going to make more things like this. And Guardian. You know what I mean? Like, that tone. Like, and so by kind of definition, it almost has to be an S. Because it's like, oh, this was so successful that we changed what these things are.
Yeah.
So it almost kind of, Guardians and Ragnarok kind of have to be S.
Ragnarok is above Guardians, BK? Really, BK? I
think that's a fair point. I
don't think so, though.
But do you? I think it's in that point. It's all style. Do you prefer fantasy? Let me make this, prefer sci-fi?
Let me make this argument. Guardians is a bunch of misfit Marvel characters. If we're looking at the overall Marvel universe, like they're big heavy hitters and they're lower level tiered characters. The fact that Guardians is even enjoyable with such a list of ragtag characters like Rocket Raccoon and Groot, you know what I'm saying? And Star-Lord, the fact that it was that good to me. I mean, the other movie you got, it's not even just Thor. He's got the Hulk with him. He's got and Valkyrie, like
I mean, they're two different movies. Like one is
I'll put it
one
right
is
below
like a
it.
buddy cop movie. One is like Lethal Weapon versus you know, I don't know, what's a good team movie from the 80s?
Damn, that was a wet one. Soon Tamara Hemsworth took. Austin saying that he thinks Hemsworth was on steroids. That's interesting theories, Austin.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Austin's got a whole hot take right here.
Although Austin, I did see, I don't know, maybe not steroids, but I actually did see this thing where when he was filming Love and Thunder, and like, you know, there's that scene where he gets like stripped in front of Zeus. It's so CG'd, like you actually see him on set and he looks like a normal buff person.
Oh, awesome.
And then you see him in that movie and it's CG'd as fuck. Like it's
okay.
Maybe he was on steroids in the beginning and now they just do it with computers.
Are you reading? Are you reading all this, Jerry? Austin's hot conspiracy take. So his conspiracies that he can't play the role anymore because he took too much steroids is the.
And he blew out his liver or something, or his kidneys. Like I mean, again, like that's very real.
No,
like that's a very real possibility.
That's linked to Alzheimer's and cancers.
Yeah.
In some people.
Yeah.
With his recent
because he did look absurd in some of those movies. Like,
Austin's got crazy. Jacked. All right, Ant-Man 2 was all right. It was a B.
I think I agree with you. Like when the first time I saw it, I was like, yeah, whatever. I went back and rewatched it, and I think it gets better on your second watching. I've only seen it twice so far.
You want to bump it to A?
No, B plus. B's fine. But I just it was one of those because I have the same thing. If you were Ant-Man 2, yeah, that's how I feel. And then I saw it again. I'm like, oh, it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good.
Okay, we'll put it top level of B. We'll put. I thought. Yeah. I know BK's gonna hate me, but I thought it was better than Guardians 2. But that's just me. Yeah.
I like that ghost character. Like I like the idea of like again, she's a bad guy, but you get why she's a bad guy. It's like, oh, I'm fucking dying. What do you expect me to do? Like I've got to do this shit. It's a very real bad guy.
I think that Infinity War and Endgame are S tier. They might even be the top. And they're one movie.
Count them as one. Yeah, count them as one.
And the build up and Tony dying and all that was just so spoilers. Tony dies.
I think Endgame is the greatest thing the MCU has put out. But what I think is so funny about it is that you can't enjoy it unless you watch like 20 fucking movies. Like it's crazy how it's the best, but only if you earn to get there. Like if you've made the journey to get there. Yeah. If you watch it without seeing it, it's probably nonsensical. It's probably the worst.
This is going to be a hot one because I know somebody out of the three of us did not like this. I really, really enjoyed this. I think it might be the best Marvel Studios television they've made so far, but I know Jerry did not like it. I'd say it's an A, but if Jerry wants me to bump it to B, I'll accept it. Loki.
No, I don't care. I just never finished it. That literally the last episode. Liked it all. Last episode, way too much talking. Tried to watch it 3 times.
I think that's fair. I think, and then again, even if you think about like with like where it is now, you didn't miss anything. Like there's nothing we know that you don't know.
New season.
You know what I mean? Like
they just dropped the date for the new season today.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I think it's A.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it.
I think it's my favorite Marvel show for sure. I also really like WandaVision. I thought WandaVision was great.
And real quick,
I like Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
I like Lady Thor. I don't know the actress's name. But yeah, it was just a lot of talking in those last 2 episodes, and
TJ said it was fucking awesome.
So
this is TJ said TJ's a fan. We're putting it in.
I'm looking forward to Loki 2 more than any Star Wars show, personally.
Well, I'm not.
Just as the stuff we've got coming up this year, because we've got Ahsoka coming up. We've got all of the Disney Plus stuff, like Loki 2. That's the shit
I'm not going to get... I'm really looking forward to that Jude Law show, but we'll see if it's good. And
Is
Akira.
that this year? Or like,
I think I don't know.
when is the what's even next? We can do that later. Never mind. We don't have to do that right now.
Yeah, we put Loki in A. Everybody. I know
Hell
Sadu
yeah.
saying B, BK saying A, Austin saying A or B. TJC said it fucking was awesome. Andor was S. Yeah, Andor was S. Yeah, for sure.
Andor for sure is S.
Beaks, we'll do a Star Wars one. We'll bring you on. We'll do a
We
Star
still need
Wars
to do
tier
the
list.
Visions one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got Visions takes. I've got a whole trilogy I want to pitch you guys.
Okay. Well, we'll do a special episode, Nick D, with BK for that.
Yeah.
A Star Wars episode. What if? I really liked What If.
S. Yeah, I'd say what if
Those
is
were
S.
great.
Well,
Those
and
were
the
a lot of
zombies
fun.
thing should be S. You should link both of those as one, just because they're like little side shows.
What was
Yeah,
the
this-
zombies thing? It's
Is it not on there?
It's not on there.
Oh wait, is Marvel Zombies a part of What If?
Yeah, it was one of the episodes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was its own show for a second.
Now, here we go on one of Nick D's favorite movies of the past few years,
Is that Morbius? What is it?
Eternals.
Oh, nice. Again, dude, this goes to the Guardians thing. Can you make an audience shit about this random crew of people? Guardians versus Eternals. Look at the very different results of that.
Wait, repeat that, Nick D?
Like, you know how you said, like, the Guardians' whole success is that over Ragnarok is that can you take a ragtag group of these characters that no one gives a shit about that's not related to any of the other ones, and can you make an audience care about them? And then Eternals and Guardians are the two different sides that can play out.
Eternals
We
is
love
F.
the Guardians. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, again, Eternals does things right. Like, Eternals is one of the most beautiful looking Marvel movies, but the writing and the characters are terrible.
It was
Even
bad,
the overall
dude.
plot, like, the overall plot is fine. Like, if you, like, just like, oh, what is Eternals about? And you tell someone the plot, you're like, yeah, it's not bad. It's the dialogue. It's all the middle shit of people interacting. You're just like, this is the worst.
Eternals is what turned people to starting to hate Marvel.
100%.
I think that's actually, I'm going to speak for
Yeah.
Sadu, and Sadu could say no that I'm wrong about this. I think Eternals is what turned Sadu off Marvel films. I feel like he was going with us. He was seeing them in theaters. Eternals comes out. He sees that or whatever. And maybe I'm wrong. Sadu, let us know. Eternals was what turned people away from the Marvel films.
For me, that's when the Marvel fatigue started.
It kicked in right
After
there.
Eternals, I was like, oh man, like this was a waste of a Thursday night.
Yeah, we've talked about it many times.
Yeah, like I was like, man, I officially wasted time and money on this hobby of mine.
I thought WandaVision, it started off strong, and then it just kind of went nowhere, in my opinion. It got really kind of weird, and they introduced that chick having powers, but they didn't she didn't even use them until the final episode. It was just, it's a C. It wasn't horrible. I mean, I could even see it being bumped down to a D, but like there were some cool scenes that were visually appealing, so I'd put it in a C.
I'd give it an A for meta, but you're right. The last episode is like the worst episode. I think 1 to 5 are like amazing. It's just like character building. Like I think it does show that like you don't need fights and supervillains and bullshit. Like it can be a character driven show, but then you get to the last episode and it is just like, what is this? Where is this going? Like what happened to White Vision? Like
Angelina Jolie is a shark from Austin. I don't know what that means. Addie, watch Morbius because get stoned, Addie, and watch Morbius because it's fucking hilarious. But you don't need to watch Eternals. And TJC, I'm glad to hear Kristen likes our ratings. So that I know she's into this kind of stuff, so that means a lot to hear that she's into it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so our next one's Shang-Chi. Now, I didn't love Shang-Chi, but Ira, my sister's baby's daddy, he really, really enjoyed that. And I get it. I get it from his point of view and stuff. It was cool. It was all right. You know, I could see it being a B. A C. You know, but I could give it a B.
I feel like it's the same as Black Widow, where I was hyped on it when it came out. I was like, this movie's fucking awesome, but then haven't thought about it. Like it didn't stay with me. But when I watched it, I was like, this is great. So I would say after I saw it, it was an A. Now it's like a high C, low B.
We'll say low B. It's better. It's better than Captain Marvel, though.
Oh, it's for sure better than Captain Marvel. Yeah.
The thing about
What
it.
did you think, Jared? Do you think about this one at all? Like, has this movie stayed with you?
Jerry, even seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. I think for me, what stands out is I didn't hate Aquafina in it. I'm not a fan of her.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
but like this
And
movie, like she didn't annoy me.
Yeah.
And Mandarin was
And
cool.
Played the good sidekick.
Mandarin was great, and he's cool. I think the actor, I forget his name, Simu Liu, something like that. He's dope. Simu Liu, yeah, he was a great choice for it.
It takes place in the Bay Area.
Again, like the is that even? Are they on a bus or is that even a trolley?
A bus.
Are they on a? Okay,
yeah,
yeah, like
accordion bus.
And again, Ant-Man fucking walking down the marina. Like I love it when they're in the Bay Area.
Okay, Falcon Winter Soldier, the TV series.
Same thing. Started strong. Liked it when I was watching it. Don't think about it ever anymore.
Yeah, same.
So I'd give it like a B, C. Like I don't know.
I'll give it a C.
I liked it when I was watching it. I hope they do more.
Yeah, it was interesting. I think they're doing a movie.
Oh, you're right. New World Order.
I think so. I remember watching this Thor short. It was all right.
Oh yeah, I saw that one too. I actually do remember like.
I want to connect it. You know what?
I almost think that one's the funniest one because that one doesn't take itself seriously. It's a little bit more kind of tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
And I like that of the little silly ones.
Now I know a lot of people did not like this next one, Doctor Strange, Madness, or what is it?
Multiverse of Madness.
Thank you, Jared.
Multiverse of Madness.
Thank you, Jared. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it like a lot. I know a lot of people. Yes, we put it in C. Everyone, we put that in C. Everyone, we all agree. We put it in C. Multiverse of Madness, I thought was a B. I'm not gonna say it was an A or an S, because I see what a lot of people had issues with it. I love Sam Raimi, and he did a lot of Evil Dead little throw-ins. And if you're a big Evil Dead fan like myself or Nick D, I think it kind of belted up a little bit. And I know about America Sanchez because Nick D's made me read some comics that she's in. So I knew about her powers and stuff. So I semi-enjoyed that show or movie. So I'd say B. Yeah, all right. I think I'm just.
I'd also say.
I see Addy chatted.
Visually, it's up there. Like, and again, like all of these movies, that is one for sure we saw in IMAX, and I do think that made a difference. Like, Doctor Strange 2 is one of the dopest looking MCU movies. It's fucking wild.
Jared, did you see Sadu's comment real quick?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Go ahead, Jared.
But yeah, real quick with that, I will say the Winter Soldier when what's his face, Kurt Russell's son kills the dude.
Oh
yeah, dude. Wild,
dude.
When he loses his mind.
Decapitated that.
I forgot about that.
Purse thief, yeah.
Yeah. That was brutal, dude. That might be.
He's all jacked up on super serum shit.
I think that's almost. And to go back to something Austin said earlier about Punisher, I think that was almost one of the most brutal things we've seen in a Marvel show.
The prison scene?
No, yeah, the prison scene and comparing it because he's using.
To the decapitation.
Yeah, because he's using. Punisher's meant to kill people. He's using Captain America's shield to decapitate somebody. That's crazy, dude. Whatever, we'll keep it in C.
That's psychotic.
Yeah,
that's fucking.
It was crazy, dude.
Yeah,
I think that's gonna offset. But I want to read this comment so Nick D could hear it real quick, Jerry. No one is able to destroy good work quite like Anthony Mackie. F for Falcon.
Love it. I just watched that video with him the other day. Yeah, I love how Mackie's going off right now.
He's going to be in Twisted Metal. He's the lead role in Twisted Metal, the TV series.
Sick. Hell yeah.
Sadu's definitely going to watch that. All right.
But the one thing I liked about the Multiverse of Madness was how she was just offing a bunch of people. Like, that was cool. It was a normal like, oh, here's Jim from The Office as what's his face, but like, he's gone. Like,
oh, that whole cameo scene, especially with what's his name pulling in as Professor X, was so that was so cool to see them pull that off.
In the yellow fucking
with the cartoon music.
But yeah, dude.
God, that was so cool. All right.
So yeah, I think wherever that landed, B is fair. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Hawkeye. I enjoyed it.
Dude. I feel like Hawkeye was the little engine that could. I went in with this no expectations. I was like, this show's gonna be so fucking whack, and it was like one of the best. Hawkeye was so good out of nowhere. Yeah, like wherever you guys want to put it, but like again, before it came out, I was like, this is gonna be a D show. I'd say it's B, high B, low A. I don't know. Great.
Jerry.
I enjoyed it way more than I thought. Same thing. I thought I was gonna like just.
I thought I was gonna watch
the
it because
shit out
you
of it.
wanted us to, Tubes. Like I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to watch this for the show, and it's like, oh, I really like it. It's got a great soundtrack. I love Jeremy Renner. Now.
I love Jeremy Renner, so
yeah,
you know, I'm gonna put it.
I forget that actress's name, but she's great. I love the new Kate Bishop. Yeah, she's great. We got Kingpin again. That was huge.
All right, real quick, because I know Nick D doesn't get to read the chat, and I saw Jerry just commented back. Austin said, if Vin Diesel isn't in Twisted Metal, I'm going to freak out for Nick D.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, my God. That's such a great idea. Vin Diesel definitely needs to be
Also, I like how this took place at Christmas. With it just was a fun show with Hawkeye.
Yeah.
And it's New York. Jerry lives in New York, you know.
Yeah, yeah. It's cool when they have cool set pieces. Like, yeah, the fact that, like, New York was a thing. And, yeah.
I'm going to say we're on Moon Knight. I thought Moon Knight was a C. And my reasoning for that is that I thought it was going to be a lot cooler than it ended up being.
Yeah. Moon Knight was one of those shows. I thought it was going to be longer. And it felt like what I thought was happening was cooler than what was actually happening. And it bummed me out.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think it's a C. I'll put it above WandaVision and Falcon. But it just wasn't the thing that I thought it was going to be.
I hope they do more.
And what's his name? Finn. No. Poe.
Yeah, Poe.
Poe Dameron. You know, Oscar Isaac? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was great, but it just what was it Kevin, not Kevin Bacon, it was
not Kevin Bacon, it was Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke. He was good too, but like it just didn't it didn't go anywhere. It didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Snowplows don't like Jeremy Renner. Yep, they don't, Austin.
Yeah.
Okay. Love and Thunder. Love and Thunder was fun, but I mean, it's a good B, but I don't think it was anything more than that.
Should have been 2 movies. It was just too. It was too much.
I know you've said that before, Nick. You said that before.
Too much plot.
Yeah.
It's a lot to cram in 2.5 hours. A lot to cram in.
So B, Jerry, you got anything?
Yeah.
I never saw it.
Never saw it, Jerry.
Mm-mm.
It's worth checking out, Jerry. It really is. It's worth checking out. Fat Thor is funny. It gets a little corny, but it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
It's worth checking out. I will say, I probably won't watch it for a while. It'll probably be years before I throw it on again.
I'll put it above some of this stuff. I'll put it after Iron Man 3. I saw BK agrees, and we take what BK says serious, so we'll put it there.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Addy saying B2, Addy chiming in. I'm loving that Addy saying a lot here. I realize that, Addy, you're a fucking nerd, bro. You watched a lot of these movies, you nerd.
I mean, I think clearly the mistake was next time we do this, it just needs to be a call again. We need to have everyone on the call.
Yeah. Well, we'll do hamburgers. We'll do fast food hamburgers, and we'll even try to get T. Chasey on Discord.
Exactly.
T. Chasey's going to make a Discord. T. Chasey's going to be and Austin, and we're going to have the whole OVerTheShow family. It's going to be a 3-hour special by the time we do that. But
love it.
Now here we go to one that I know no one liked but me. And when I say no one, I don't even think BK liked this. Maybe I'm wrong. Miss Marvel. Now, let me say one thing before I let you guys speak on this. I enjoyed this, Nick D and Jer, and because I know you guys are the 2 other nerds here with me, because of the video game. The video game introduced me to Miss Marvel. Yeah. I played a lot. I played that game for a hot minute there. Because I played that video game, I was invested in that character. Now, I did not like how in the show she had the bracelets to get her powers. Yeah. Instead of doing the stretchy arm thing or body stretch. But I also understood that it was a TV series, and it was going to look really bad if they would have done the stretchy stuff.
Yeah,
I think
and right before you about to do a Fantastic Four movie, I get why
we've done an episode on this. We've talked about this in the past.
Yeah,
I would say it's a C because I don't want everyone to get upset with me. But I did. Wow, TJC's saying B. You know what, TJC? Screw it.
exactly.
TJC, you're chiming in. The fact that TJC's here and he's chiming. BK said B- or C+. BK baking rule number 1: you can't have enough butter.
Love it.
I don't know what that means, Addy. Okay, the original Thor.
That's just a pro tip. That's just a pro tip. Right there.
That is just a pro tip. The original Thor, I think, was an A.
Let's hear. I mean, unless Sidhu's going to bump its ass. What does Sidhu? With the strongest opinion.
He's a big Thor guy. But Jerry, what did you think of the original Thor?
I like it more than the second one. I actually remember the first one.
The Destroyer's pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
That big robot. Well, I guess he's not a robot. He's magical, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the other girl, Kat Denning.
Kat Denning. Dude, she's a cutie.
If we could do a Marvel characters like Kat, what's her name? Kat Denning's character's like S. Like I want a whole just show of her. It's Peggy. I think her name's Peggy. No, Peggy's no.
BK said solid B for Thor.
Solid B.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, unless Sidhu comes.
Yeah.
All right. Sidhu said A. So we'll.
All right. Let's do it.
Court rests on A. Okay. Now.
Darcy.
I really liked Darcy Lewis. Yeah. Darcy Lewis. Yeah.
Darcy. Yeah.
Okay.
Kat Dennings, please come on the show. We'd love to hear about your role.
I really liked The Incredible Hulk, but because Edward Norton's a bitch, straight up, I want to bump it down. But when it first came out, I mean, remember this came out before Iron Man. I thought this movie was an S tier. Now, as time's gone on, and Edward Norton was a bitch, and we've ruled him out of the whole MCU, I bump him down to a B. I know that's a double bump, but it's just.
But does Tim Roth bring you back up? Tim Roth's pretty great in that
movie. He's still in the universe.
Tim Roth.
Nick D.
Even if we're bailing on Edward Norton, it's still, dude, when he gets booted, when Tim Roth gets booted in the chest, like that's a great scene.
Yeah.
And then the whole abomination scene at the end. I'm down for wherever you want. I'm down for B. That's fine. Or C.
We'll go A. We'll meet in the middle.
And again, it just goes back to say, it's like, dude, Tim, like the villain makes such a big difference. You got William Hurt and Tim Roth in there.
Jerry, what do you got to say about this one?
I think after seeing them all and then seeing Hulk and how they use him now, I kind of get how it's hard to make a Hulk movie.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to do that, and so it's like you guys are saying, I like parts of each of them. I don't know if I'd stand behind any of them. I guess I'd have to stand behind the Edward Norton one more than the Eric Bana, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah, because I mean, if we think about all three Hulks, like Ruffalo's the best Banner.
Yeah.
Ed Norton is the best Wild Hulk.
Yeah.
And then Eric Bana's one is cool because he's like a big dummy. Like he's not crazed like Eric Norton, but he's more like a gorilla where you're like, oh, he can be nice, but he's just more excitable. They're all different, like Jared said. Like they all have things I like about them.
Well, let me read.
Dude, Wild Hulk.
Let me read chat here. First off, Addy said Thor 1 and 2 are C, but maybe rewatching it would change my mind. You don't need to watch Thor 2, Addy. Austin said, yo, no, Hulk with Edward Norton is S tier. Tim Roth hitting the tree is S-worthy. That is
exactly.
It is,
That's that scene, dude.
Then Addy's talking about baking. Then BK comes in and says it's a good B. Hulk, not an A. Which I see that Beaks, but we put the original Hulk film is in B right now. So, What else we got here?
We should do a Hulk tier list too. We should look at all the different like Lou Ferrigno.
I was just about to say Lou Ferrigno's not in here. There's and also they put What If, but there's a bunch of cartoons that didn't make whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. We don't need. We'd be here all night. Edward Norton is better than Mark Ruffalo. That's Austin's latest comment. Addie said Hulk is a C. Such a pity party. The thing about it though is that like I definitely think that Hulk movie was better than the other one, and we have the other one in B. So you know what? We're just gonna leave it B. Okay.
I mean, we could also bump the other one down. Like again, I haven't seen that Ang Lee one.
I need to rewatch that. I haven't
10, 15 years.
Yeah, I haven't watched that in so long. At the time, I didn't love it, but it was all we had, like you guys were saying earlier.
Exactly. Yeah. So you look at them differently.
Okay, we have what?
Is that the first Avengers?
Yeah.
Again,
this was good.
It's a Joss Whedon movie. I mean, it's good, but it's a Joss Whedon movie. So when you go back and watch it, you're like, this feels like WB. Like it's a good movie, but the dialogue is rough. The dialogue is rough.
I will say with this one and Age of Ultron, because those are the ones he did, right? Like,
yeah, it's better than Age of Ultron.
There's just they jump around so much. It's like, what are we doing here? Like he really wants to give everybody like literally an equal amount of screen time that it's kind of like, they over so much. Yeah,
like you're saying with screen time, all scenes are one liner. Like it just goes around the room. Everyone has one little quip, and it does that for like an hour and a half, and you're like, God, what is?
Yeah,
but no, you're right. It's
so A
that movie.
A.
I mean, like, but I'd say like it
top
could
of
have been
A
an S if Whedon didn't Whedon it all up.
It's just that was the first time we saw all the characters on screen together,
and how huge was that? And especially remember during the credits where there's that giant CG statue of that big fight at the end where it's like them all in their poses, like that circular thing where the camera's going around them and they're all fighting. That was like the coolest shit in the world. The Kree.
I don't know why there was another X-Men thing. I'm just gonna put that X-Men.
Dude, when fucking Hulk is like that's the thing. I'm always angry. Like that's a meme. You know what I mean? Like how many memes came out of this Avengers movie? You
know? Wakanda Forever. I think it's a C.
Yeah, like I'd almost bump it up to a B for Namor, but yes, C.
Yeah, Namor was cool, man. Namor was cool.
All the Wakanda and Black Panther stuff don't really care about. Like it didn't really capture my attention. The villain though, big fan of the villain.
Yeah, Jerry.
So yeah, C or B.
Didn't see it.
Oh, it's going to C. Jerry didn't even see it. It's going to C.
Yeah.
I do think after seeing Eternals, I think that's when I did start seeing every other one.
Yeah.
So, Black Panther and Thor I missed because I saw Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Is this another X-Men? Why is there so many X-Men? Last Stand again? Yo, homie, you put this
just
Sadu, when you hit this dude up on Twitter, Sadu, also mention that he put X-Men on there 2 times too many.
Yeah, he had a lot of X-Men specific duplicates.
You know what? We're just gonna put those we're gonna put those down here, just off the list, actually, because we already have them. We have the X-Men trilogy in A. Okay.
Is one of those 7? What is that third movie? Oh, that's Werewolf by Night.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Quantum Ant-Man 3, Quantum Mania.
A or B? Like I really liked it. Yeah,
Jerry.
A or B.
I liked it. I thought it was a B. I think it's a B at best. I can see. I really did enjoy it, but like I haven't. It's on Disney Plus, and I haven't even gone to watch it. Yeah, it's on. I think last week.
I'm for sure gonna watch that this week. I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, I might watch it too.
Especially now that fucking Jonathan Majors might be gone. Like, that might be the nice little one and done right there. It's
and he was fantastic in it.
Dude, yeah.
I almost want to bump it to A because Jonathan Majors was so good in it.
Exactly.
But I saw that actually isn't looking good for him the other day.
Yeah.
Not looking good. That's the last time Cameron texted me was like about Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
Dude. Just to go from Marvel movie to Marvel movie, dude, we had Kang, and then we went to the High Evolutionary. Like and then we had Namor, then Kang, then High Evolutionary. We're finally in like this like great
bad guys
era of great bad guys.
Yeah.
Like, and we're going to have to lose one.
And they didn't kill Namor.
Exactly.
or
They
Kang.
didn't, or Kang, or High, and I don't
Yeah.
know if I believe High Evolutionary's dead. Well,
Yeah, they didn't show it on screen. They didn't show it on screen.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Even if he is.
Now, She-Hulk, I think it's an S tier, and there's one reason for that, Nick D. Why is that?
Because of the wall break at the end?
No.
With the,
Because our favorite cameo is in that.
Oh, is this what she's from?
This is what she's from.
Mm-hmm.
Madison, S tier. The S in S tier stands for the S in Madison.
If you watch this show, anyone,
Yeah.
the cameo in this is so funny. We're gonna put it in S tier, but that's more of a joke. The show itself is probably a B, maybe even a C, to be honest.
Yeah.
Although she does talk about banging superheroes and stuff, and how she wants to bang Captain America, it had some moments. It had some moments.
I like that actress. I do think that she was a great choice. Like I like, again, like like you said, this season was like whatever, and I never actually even watched the episode again. But
you should watch it.
I'm gonna watch it, and overall, I really liked it. I'm looking forward to there being more. This season wasn't really what I expected or wanted, but I hope they keep going.
Austin, the Madison stuff makes up for everything else. That was so funny. Like that's maybe the funniest moment in Marvel movie history so far.
We've said before we want her to be the new Stan Lee. We want her to be in every movie.
We just recently started saying that. Saying that. But yes, we want me and Nick D want Madison to now take over the mantle for Stan Lee and pop up in every Marvel movie.
Yeah, exactly. Just a little cameo. What's she getting into this week? You know?
Because it was so funny.
And then it'll be funny because then, like, in 10 years, you're like, oh, that was Agatha or something the whole time.
Oh,
you know what I mean? It'll be like, it'll be some oh, that was Vision.
That was White Vision.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
That's another reason why freaking Vision, the show or whatever, WandaVision, the White Vision thing, like, what is going? I'm still so curious on that. All right.
Yeah.
Here's one that I really enjoyed. I think it's an A.
I need to watch. Yeah, I still need to watch.
Werewolf by Night, I thought was a great little spinoff. Madison is a scroll. BK just threw out Madison as a scroll.
Love it. I think that's perfect. That's why she's everywhere, because it's actually multiple different scrolls and they're all looking like, I love it, dude. Or maybe she's just a super spy and dude, I love it.
And Addie also said that never saw She-Hulk, but I like Law and Order. Good comment, Addie.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He also said something else that's kind of controversial that I'm not going to read. Werewolf by Night, I know you guys didn't watch it. I think
I want to. I just keep forgetting.
It's the only short film they've made so far that's gone to Disney Plus, I think, right?
Pretty sure.
That's
not like a documentary.
It's a cool little story, dude. It's what they should have made Moon Knight into. Moon Knight should have been more like Werewolf by Night.
Yeah.
Jerry, you didn't watch it either, right? I'd recommend it. Chat, the boys in the chat, I'd recommend it. I think it's worth checking out. So I'm gonna put it in A, unless BK, who I know, I'm pretty sure BK watched it. Unless BK chimes in at any second and tells me, no, 2B, you're stupid, I'm going to put Werewolf by Night in A.
Is there any cameos? Like, does like Captain America pop up?
No, it takes place. It's self-control. What's the monster dude that he is? I forget I need to rewatch it. It's cool. Yes, Austin, it's Disney Plus. Werewolf by Night was great. T-Chasey. Okay, we're keeping it in A. Werewolf by Night was A. All right, BK's also said A. We're keeping it there.
I'll throw that on tonight. I'll watch that tonight.
Nick D, it's an hour and a half. It's fun.
I'll do it tonight. I was gonna play some Street Fighter later. I'll just throw that on.
Yeah, you can play Street Fighter with. Yeah, BK would probably tell you not to do that, but what does he know? Okay, our final thing. Now, after seeing because Guardians isn't on the list, but so.
Oh, that's Guardians. I couldn't tell what that is.
This is Guardians,
the Christmas special.
The Christmas special. I'm a big Christmas guy. I love a Christmas film. I'm not going to say that this was great, but now after seeing Guardians 3, this short makes a lot more sense. The time period, everything. It makes way more sense. It is fun for Christmas. I'll probably watch it this Christmas again. Kevin Bacon was hilarious. Loved his little cameo. I'll give it a B.
Forgot about that.
I'll give it a B.
I think that's fair. You know what would have been crazy? You know what would have been really cool? And I think it just, obviously it didn't work out, is if Guardians was last year's Christmas movie instead of whatever we got, Wakanda?
Yeah,
And so this comes out, and then a week later, Guardians 3 dropped. That would have been so sick.
that would have been cool.
That would have been so sick.
So, Jerry,
I'm fine with B.
Jerry, what's your vibes?
Yeah, it's a fun little thing. Like you said, I do think then seeing Guardians and seeing like the same set and everything and all that, it was like, okay, that was cool. This is like familiar.
And it does make me like the only thing I even remember of this is Drax and Mantis specifically, and so it does make me look at Drax and Mantis again. Like after seeing Guardians 3, and you look at their relationship in this, how they were like kind of like also like brother and sister, even though the whole point of it was that her and Quill are brother and sister.
Yeah.
She spends way more time with Drax. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm really
Any
proud
revisions?
of us.
Do you want to blow it up and see if chat?
That's
has
what we're
any
about to
revisions?
do. I do want to read one thing that chat said. BK, because Jerry just wrote back to him. He said that that's not how you're supposed to watch movie, Nick D, but it's not a movie, so F me, I guess. I don't want to read that because I thought that was funny. Nick D needed to hear it.
I love it.
All right, so I'm proud that we got to the end here. We're going to do a quick revision. BK, if you got something you want to say, Sadizzle, if you got something you want to say, Austin, any big changes here, we're going to go into it. We got, and if you guys want to, Jerry and Nick, if you want to move things around in the space, we can as well. Right now,
the only thing I want to say is BK. I'm sorry, I have ADHD now, like where I can't. It's not ADHD. Well, I guess it is ADHD. I literally can't focus on any one thing, and so yeah, even when I'm watching something, I'm probably playing Street Fighter. I'm sorry.
And Austin, Guardians 3 wasn't on the list. We didn't really talk about it. Don't watch last week's episode when we did talk about it. That's all I can say about
Guardians 3 wasn't even on the list.
Because it's so new. Like, this list probably was made.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now, the way it stands is we have Affinity War, Endgame, Logan, Blade, Blade 2, Deadpool, Deadpool 2.
I love how Blade is number 4. That's so fucking funny. Oh my god, that's right though. That's the right answer.
That's the right answer.
That's the right answer. Holy shit.
We got Civil War, Iron Man 2, Into the Spider-Verse. Then we got Winter Soldier. We got the original Guardians. We got Ragnarok, Black Panther, Spider-Man Homecoming, Far From Home, the new Spider-Man, No Way Home, the Daredevil TV series, all 3 seasons, What If, the TV series. and for the meme, everybody, we put She-Hulk in there because of the Madison cameo. That's for the meme, everyone. So
love it.
We'll see if chat.
While we're waiting on chat, what are your guys' favorite Marvel movies?
I mean,
we're waiting on chat
this list is pretty accurate for me.
But if you had to pick one, what's the favorite? Like, what is your favorite Marvel movie?
I mean, honestly,
like I'm tempted to just say Endgame. Like, I don't know.
Honestly, like honest to God opinion,
yeah, I
could slap on Deadpool at any point because Ryan Reynolds. I have a man crush on Ryan Reynolds. I could watch Deadpool. I could put it on in the background, do something else. I do love Deadpool.
Deadpool's great. Deadpool's a great fucking movie.
And then maybe Blade.
Probably Deadpool.
And then again, Blade. Dude, Blade is amazing. Blade is amazing.
When he takes the flashlight on the big fat, like the super overweight
dude, and he's like, oh, dude,
and he's like shining it on him.
Yeah.
That scene has always stood out to me. I don't know why. That scene when he's flashing the flashlight on the big fat dude.
Because it shows you that Blade's kind of a bad guy.
And the guy can't move at all.
Yeah, he's like, I'll torture you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And the girl's like screaming, like, what are you doing? And he's doing it and stuff. Dude.
Yeah.
That really stood out to me, dude. I don't know why. Okay. No one seems to be saying much. Addie's saying that he loves what we're doing. Iron Man is S10 VK. Oh yeah. Beaks, we put Iron Man in there. Iron Man 1 and 2 are in there, or 1 and 2 are in there.
I mean,
Beaks.
top row.
Yeah,
S tier.
they're top tier S tier up here. We got you, Beaks. No worries. All right, we're gonna go over. It's getting late, boys. We're almost at 2 hours here. We're over our time crunch, so we're gonna go right into A tier. All right, our A tier. Our A tier, everyone, is of the original Avengers, Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3 by Sam Raimi.
With 3
Again,
being
for
the best.
nostalgia. For nostalgia.
with 3 being the best.
Three being the best.
We got the original X-Men 1, 2, and 3. A little bit of nostalgia.
Juggernaut's really what got them there.
Yeah, Juggernaut was amazing in this, so don't ever forget. And Wolverine, dude, come like.
Oh, yeah, Hugh Jackman.
There's a reason he's in the front of all 3 of these. There's a reason.
Exactly.
I'm just now noticing that this is the same thing over twice. This cover.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So one of these, it doesn't matter. We're not gonna fix that. We're gonna leave that how it is. Okay. Then
First Class.
Then we went into the other X-Men First Class edition and Days of Future Past. Days of Future Past was fantastic, dude.
For sure. Yeah.
Then we went to the original Captain America. I mean, Tommy Lee Jones. There he is. Don't forget it. He was fantastic. Then we got Howard the Duck. Then we got Jessica Jones season 1, Ant-Man, the first Ant-Man, the first Doctor Strange, Loki the TV series. I really liked Loki the TV series. The original Thor movie, Sadu, shout out. Hulk for Austin. We got you up in here, Austin. Don't you worry. Wait, what BK saying some stuff? OG Avengers is better than Iron Man 2. Wow. BK, I think, wants us to bump the original Avengers, but
I think that's a fair point.
BK has a lot of opinions right now.
Yeah.
On a whole rearrange.
No, yeah.
I like it. I like BK's passion.
I see what BK's saying about the original Avengers because that was the first time we saw them all on screen.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
BK has a pretty good point for that. We should put that above Iron Man too. Yeah.
We'll but not better than Civil War.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Who did is Civil War the Russo brothers?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
We obliged you, BK. We got the original.
Yeah.
We got Hulk with Edward Norton, and then we got Werewolf by Night. That's also an A. So everyone, check it out. If you didn't like Werewolf by Night, come back and complain to me.
I'm legit gonna do it tonight. Sadu, you watch Nope. I'll watch Werewolf by Night.
Yeah, Sadu, you never told us if you watched Nope or not, Sadu. We're still waiting for that. And
now he's just refusing to answer the question.
Sadu's just avoiding us. Sadu's avoiding the question now. Austin, we know you have opinions. We put Incredible Hulk in A for you, dude. Come on now. We know you got opinions. All right. We got in B now, everybody. We're in B. We got Avengers Age of Ultron. We got Ant-Man 2. We got Guardians of the Galaxy 2. We got Iron Man 3, which I'm gonna bump over 1.
Hell yeah.
We got Thor: Love and Thunder. We have the Wolverine. That's the one where he goes to Japan. We have the original Hulk feature film. We have Luke Cage seasons 1 and 2. We have Jessica Jones seasons 2 and 3. We have Shang-Chi, Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange 2. We have Hawkeye. That's for TJC. I also loved it. We have Quantumania. We have Miss Marvel. Somehow I snuck that into B. I don't know how I did it, but I did. And then we have Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas.
Love it.
Austin's saying something about Nope, but I can't. I'm gonna move along because we're getting late here. Now we're in C. Okay, C.
Namor Forever.
Yep, Namor Forever. The Defenders, which I thought was all right. We have Blade 3, but remember, Ryan Reynolds was in this, so that's why it got up there. We got Black Widow, which was all right. We have Thor 3, which was, or Thor 2. Thor 2.
Yeah. Dark World.
That's 2. Yeah, I need to go back and rewatch it again.
I kind of want to watch this Fantastic Four again.
Because Miss Marvel was great. Thank you, Kristen. We got Fantastic Four 1 and 2. Silver Surfer. Shout out to him. We have Daredevil with Ben Affleck. Never forget, it was Ben Affleck, dogs. It was just,
Yeah.
come on now. I Am
Kid from
Groot.
Boston.
I'm gonna move I Am Groot to the bottom here because it's whatever.
It's like a short. Yeah.
It's short. It's cute though. It's cute. We got Punisher. That's for you, Oss. We got Punisher in there. I mean, I could see pumping Punisher up, but we're gonna leave it how it is. We have Hellstorm, which Jerry enjoyed, and so did Austin. Seemed to really enjoy. We have Moon Knight, which could have been better. WandaVision and Falcon and
Could
Winter
have been
Soldier.
better.
You know what? I'm gonna bump this in front of them because you know what? It just needs to be. Our next one.
Poor Andrew Garfield.
Black Widow was better than Thor 2 from Kristen. I like that. Blade 3 is C, not a D.
I agree with that.
All right, Beaks. You know what, Beaks? Just for BK, we'll bump it. We'll bump that for BK.
I love that chat gets our Ryan Reynolds appreciation.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds, baby. All right, so D. We have Spider-Man 1 and 2, Andrew Garfield edition. If you go back, number 2 is okay because of Jamie Foxx, but and the Rhino. Yeah. The thing that's about the Rhino, real quick, they have him here on the poster. He doesn't appear until the final scene of the movie. It's so stupid.
Yeah. Which they show you in the trailer. It's
so stupid.
One scene.
Yeah, so stupid.
Yeah, that was so annoying.
Okay. Age of Apocalypse, or just Apocalypse. Then we have all 3 Ghost Riders. Which did we confirm that there was 3 of those? I thought there was only 2.
I think that might just be 2, and
those
one's
2?
an alternate poster. Yeah.
Okay, so that guy messed up again. You know what? We're gonna pull this one out. Okay. Then we have Wolverine Origin. You know what? That's gonna go at the bottom. That was just...
exactly because it's a piece of shit, but it's a fun piece of shit. It's fun. That's why it's there.
Iron Fist.
Not that it's good.
Yeah, Iron Fist seasons 1 and 2. I think that was season 1. It's all right. And then we get to our F. These
are actual bad movies.
These are the bad movies that we thought were bad. We got Venom 1 and 2, especially 2. I remember me and Nick D coming out of the theater just like, what the hell did we just do? Yeah. Dark Phoenix, hot trash. And we'd already seen this storyline too in the other X-Men films.
Exactly.
Elektra, talk about hot trash, and she doesn't make up for it the way that Ben Affleck did.
Yeah.
We have the other spin-off, Fantastic Four, which I remember was kind of whatever, kind of piece of shit.
Yeah.
We have Morbius. This is fun for comedy's sake. Nothing else.
Yeah. It's Morbid time.
It's Morbid time. We have the Eternals, which was hot trash. New Mutants could have been cool, but they just didn't pull their shit together.
Yeah. Yeah. There might have been a good movie in there, but it just didn't.
Yeah.
Shake out.
Yeah. And then we have S.H.I.E.L.D., Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which, in my opinion, the first season, once again, it could have been cool, but it just didn't work out.
Can I ask you, because I never watched that, did they ever at any point put the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the blue jumper with the white straps?
I didn't watch it enough to know that, Nick D. Yeah, I don't know.
Because that would have been really cool. That would have been a small little detail to...
TJC says Venom was dope. I'm sorry, TJC. I love you, bro, but I can't move Venom. It just can't happen here. Especially the second one. What's his name?
Venom looks dope. He looks dope. But the movie's
and it takes place in the Bay Area, so I would normally rate it higher. But dude, it was just that second one really bummed me out. The first one was okay. I could see this first one being a D.
Yeah.
But that second one bumped the first one down. Okay, then we have Cloak and Dagger, trash. Runaways, trash. Inhumans, trash. And a show called Slingshot that obviously was trash. And then,
never even heard of that. I don't even know what that's based off of.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
You know what? Agent Carter, she doesn't even deserve to be in Don't Care. She's going to this too.
Yeah. I think that's fair. Again, because I like that actress. If she wants to come back as Peggy Carter, I'm down. Captain Carter. Let's do it.
And then our final Don't Care, which is pretty much we didn't see, is Man Thing, a couple of the shorts, a bunch of the shorts.
Or do you think the new shit, is that J. Jonah Jameson stuff? What is that new shit? But
I don't know.
I guess it's not the Daily Bugle, so I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It could have been Nick D.
I wonder what that is.
So that's the over-the-show Marvel tier list at this point, 2023, without Guardians of the Galaxy being included.
Chat, what is your favorite Marvel movie? Just drop it here at the end in the chat. What's your if you had to pick one?
Yeah.
One fucking MCU movie for the rest of your life, what is it? I think I'm going Endgame.
One Marvel movie for the rest of your life.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
said
it, like-
Deadpool. Jerry, what did you say?
You get it on 4K. Yeah.
But
your Disney
I'd
Plus,
probably
counts as taken away.
He'd probably be Deadpool as well.
So me and
Two
Jerry,
Deadpool.
yeah. I mean, Ryan Reynolds is just, he's to die for.
It's great. Yeah,
Austin said Deadpool. So we got 3 for Deadpool right now.
3 for Deadpool. I love it.
Oh, Kristen Chasey is saying Guardians.
Hell yeah,
That's a really
great
good
choice.
one.
Great soundtrack. If you only had one soundtrack, that's the one to pick.
McMaster said Logan.
And so that's the one I was
Logan.
debating between is Logan, but it is the thing. I will say I've
Yeah.
only seen Logan once. I've definitely seen Deadpool more, and it's like you said, Tubes. You can throw Deadpool on and catch things here and there. You can watch it as a comedy movie. You can wait for the other action scenes that.
Yeah.
Logan's fun,
It's
Jerry.
more of a chameleon.
Well, let me take that back. Logan isn't fun. Logan is a great film, and it also it's on Disney Plus. It's definitely check it out. I watched it in theaters and then I saw it at home as well, and I really do enjoy Logan. I think it is a great film, and it's also he's so good as Wolverine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's kind of the same way I feel about Deadpool.
I really hate it when the bad guy of the movie is just the bad version of the good guy. And in this one, it's literally just a clone of him, and it still works. It's still the coolest shit ever. Wolverine versus Wolverine, dude. That's what I'm.
And what is it? X-23?
Yeah, X-23. Yeah.
That little
And
girl
then-
was great as X-23.
Who's the guy who? As I live and breathe, the Wolverine. Is his name? Who is that? That guy's great. The other bad guy of the movie, the guy who's running the program. And he's a junkie now.
And then our other real quick while Jerry's looking that up, we got BK saying Civil War. I would agree with BK on that one. That would probably be my third movie after the other.
Yeah, Civil War's great.
And
that triple fight at the end between
Winter Soldier so good.
Yeah.
Addy also said Deadpool and Guardians most rewatchable. I agree totally with that because Guardians is very rewatchable.
It is, yeah.
Sadu, I'm waiting. I think we spooked Sadu away with asking about Nope.
Well, get ready, Sadu. It's going to be every week until we get an answer.
Austin said
until we get the answer we want. Not even an answer. Until we get the answer
wait,
we want.
they didn't. Did they make a Gambit movie or there was talks of it?
No, Channing Tatum is cast to be Gambit, and there was a script. But it's the X-Men thing where the contracts don't end until 2025. So no X-Men thing is coming until 2026 at the earliest. But supposedly there's a script. Remember at one point he even had the haircut because they were about to start filming. And then that's when Disney's like, no, we got to let the contracts run out.
Last Channing Tatum movie I remember seeing him in is that Tarantino film.
Yeah, that was mine too. Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
but yeah, supposedly a Gambit movie. It's probably not going to happen now because I bet you anything they're going to reboot. So I bet even if Gambit is going to be a thing, it's probably not going to be Channing Tatum. They probably want someone who's 10 years younger, 20 years younger.
This is a very fun stream. To wrap it all up.
I think the last Channing Tatum movie you saw was The Lost City with
Jerry.
Sandra.
Jerry busting my balls. You're right, Jerry. That was the last Channing Tatum movie I saw. I saw that in theaters. I did.
Hell yeah.
That was good, dude. Jerry, you're right, Jerry. Jerry, you got a memory.
I was looking through his movies because I know there's something recently one of us have seen.
I saw that in theaters, with my mom. Yeah. Yeah. Because she never goes to the movies, so I took her to that because I was like, yeah, this is something she'll like.
Did she like it?
Good. Yeah. Dude, it's an enjoyable film.
It's
Sandra Bullock.
Brad Pitt, Sandra Bullock, Channing Tatum. I love that whole cast.
The Brad Pitt is kind of like the Rhino from that Spider-Man film where they showed you all.
Oh, that's just a little.
They showed you all of it in the trailer. It's a very yeah.
Funny.
But it's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's a really good movie. Last thing that last thing that Austin said was no Nick D impressions was he likes Gambit from the cartoon. I don't know what he's going with here.
Dude, from the X-Men cartoon, hell yeah, Mon Ami.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck yeah, Gambit's top tier. Now, dude, we should do an X-Men tier list. We can just do like animated X-Men, so that way it's not so obscure.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Spoiler alert: Wolverine's #1.
yeah, true. All right, well, we're gonna wrap everything up here. We've been on for 2 hours and
Thanks
8
for
minutes.
coming out, everyone. Holy shit, is this the biggest chat
Yeah.
we've had? Like, guys, thanks for coming out. This is fucking awesome. I genuinely had fun doing this.
Yeah, it was a blast doing the tier list with everybody and having everybody take part in it. Although Sadu definitely disappeared once we talked about Nope. I'm gonna keep saying it because I think he's still here. Yeah, we really appreciate everyone.
You're just choosing not to answer.
Yeah. He doesn't want to say. It was awesome. Thanks everyone for checking out. We really appreciate it. Like, subscribe if you already haven't, and turn on post notifications so that I don't have to text you guys, certain individuals. Austin,
hit the Patreon, hit the Linktree.
We should be your only post notification on YouTube. So then you're like, oh, I don't want to get notifications from YouTube. But if you have only us on, then you'll only get post notifications about our show. So think of it like that.
Make a new email account and a new YouTube account on a separate device. Let's bump these numbers.
Are you laughing at what BK just said, Jerry?
Yes.
We move things around to please BK, and he's never satisfied. He called us garbage. He said we were garbage, or our list is, Nick T.
I love it.
Whatever, BK.
So funny.
You know
BK,
what?
Let's do a Visions tier list. We got to do a Visions 2 tier list.
We're gonna bring BK on in the relative future. BK, write down whatever notes you have, and you can school us the next time you come on the show.
Hell yeah.
Until then, Beaks, this is the list. This is the over the show list that we've
and
come up with.
It's subject to change. It'll change over the years. We'll keep coming back to this.
I saved it, Beaks, so we can pull it back up. I downloaded it, so we can pull it back up, and then you can tell us where we're wrong. But for now, this is the list, and it will change because Marvel's not done yet. We got
exactly.
We got a few more good years, I'm thinking, or we got a few more years. So yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We will be back next Tuesday, hopefully 7:30, 7:45, 8 o'clock ish. You know us. We're always lagging a little bit, but we'll be back next week. Yeah, that's it. Unless you boys got something to say.
No. Leave a hateful comment, something.
Oh, yeah. Leave a hateful comment and tell us how much we suck, BK. We'd appreciate it. Kristen, we will definitely be doing a Star Wars tier list. We'll have BK on for that one. So
hell yeah.
That's coming in the near future.
That sounds dope.
That's everything.